everybody. How's it going out there?
Happy Sunday.
What's going on? Post-Christmas blues or what?
Yep, it doesn't matter. Whatever. On the 26th, even if I'm not a little kid, I always get like it's the letdown, the Christmas season, the decorations, everything goes away. Let's do it. But here we are in the middle of the holidays, heading for the new year. That's what I've been thinking about.
Hey, Rob. Polly.
Hi, Polly.
I don't know if Sabrina's still here. Looks like she was a while ago.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, she came in like, half hour before we started. So she left a message and I don't think she's there. Polly saying happy
Yep,
Sunday.
I did because I said, yep. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you have a chance of doing better. Well, well, that's, better. It could be worse, right?
Yeah, well, hey, they didn't get hit in the tornadoes.
That's it,
No tornadoes hitting Polly, so that's nice.
You gotta be looking for that silver lining.
Hey,
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not sure where Rob lives. For weather and all that funness.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't keep people.
That's Chance. Hey, Chance, how you doing?
All right, good.
Oh, Riley's saying hi.
Yeah, it's sunny and not too cold and really kind of windy today. So it feels, because you hear the wind howling, I always feel like I'm back in New England and it's cold out, but you go out and it's not too bad, 60-something. So,
hey, Laura, Southern Cal, huh? What's going on? You guys get hit with the earthquake and the tidal waves I was seeing on YouTube or what? Like, everything's gone crazy. What'd they say was going on? Sinkholes in New Jersey?
Is it New Jersey?
Yeah, like somewhere weird.
It's difficult because we don't watch mainstream media. We don't watch news, so we have to pick things up as we go. And then I don't believe anything. I don't believe hardly anything that I hear, see, or read. So, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Well, good. Glad you're okay. Wonderful Horseshoe, Newcastle, UK. Hello there from across pond.
Newcastle. All right.
I don't know exactly where Newcastle is, but I like the sounds of it.
I do too. The biggest regret from overseas is not going to the UK.
More places, yeah.
Well, the UK in particular, from Germany.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been that big a trip. We just were like, oh, life is going on, and then we left.
Yeah, well, we were young and
we were busy.
It was complicated. It was hard for you to get out of the city, so.
Yeah, but we couldn't plan it. I should have gone there. My parents went there.
Yeah.
To Scotland, England.
Yeah, that was like not during that trip, though, was it?
Yeah. When they left Germany, they went there. They went to the UK. So.
Planes. I missed it. There's planes coming down, Doug. I don't know. Where's that going on?
Someone fill us in.
Help!
We're in oblivion in the desert.
Good. Glad to hear it, Polly. Planes coming down. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on anywhere. Perfect weather in Central Teja. Good.
I'm glad you guys are doing better. Ellen was real worried. Didn't hear from you for 2 days. She's like a mother hen. So I guess one of us should be, because I don't think about anything. So
yeah,
in the middle.
77 in Texas. That's not bad, huh? I mean,
no, that's nice.
The end of December. How far? What are we? 2 days from New Year's? I don't even know. I still don't know what day it is.
Wait. It's Sunday.
It's Sunday. Yeah, we're online, so it's Sunday.
It's the 29th.
All right. So we got 31 days, right? So
it's
couple more.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just still kind of like it's weird when Doug has days off in the middle of the week, because not having kids in school and me not actually having a job, the days don't really matter. Just make sure to feed Doug before he goes to bed. That's like my big responsibility, other than feeding the animals. But the animals yell at me if they get too hungry because I'm spacing it out.
I would too. I need to eat less. Eat less. And do more.
Well, I don't know who that is, but so far so good. Hello there.
Oh my
Please
goodness.
be nice.
That is
I don't know. It looks like a ninja.
what are the little emojis though?
I don't know. See, you'd have to.
I can't see.
I can't do anything about that.
Oh, here they are.
You
Oh.
know.
It's like party emojis.
You
the
know.
flag.
So far so good. We'll take
We'll
it.
take it. Hey, Steve, how you doing?
We're doing.
We're doing. Oh, look at this.
Oh, look, Hannah. Hannah's here. Hi,
Hannah's
Hannah.
trying to say hi, Hannah.
You joining in? Yeah. You saying hi to the people?
You don't talk.
I know you don't speak. We've
That's
been
good.
trying to teach her. I don't know how you teach a dog to speak. I also have never been able to teach a dog to roll over. I don't know how you
She's
do
just
that.
still begging for that pepperoni we're eating.
No, yeah, we were having pepperoni and crackers again today. Finishing them up. Yeah, no.
I'm not sure what whoever you are with that writing.
I don't know.
It's cool. I like it.
It's that pretty scrolly writing I like. I don't know. It's Arabic of some sort, I believe. I
Yeah,
could be
looks like some
wrong.
kind
I
of-
don't know. Oh, was Sabrina here?
I don't know. I can't keep up.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't think she's here, Steve. She was about half hour before we started. I don't think she came back yet. But you know.
I want to say something that to cousin Chris, if you're scoping, what do they call that? Lurking.
Lurking.
If you're lurking, you just say, "Hey," just say something. I know you can type on your phone or your computer, and then when we sign off, give us a call because we'll be here.
Oh, funny. What's up? Yeah, nothing. Nothing's up here. I mean, like, not really anything going on here at all, which is nice and just doesn't give us a lot to talk about. But
No, but and apparently, was I here on Thursday?
I don't know.
I think I was.
Oh yeah, when I was live, yeah, you were here. Yeah.
Yeah, I worked Friday and then I was off. So you talked about changes because I was thinking about that a lot. Maybe you subconsciously motivated me, planted the seed because I was thinking
Remember,
about
I
changes.
went off on my little rant.
Yeah, but I think that's when I shut down because I hear you ranting it up.
Yeah, I know.
don't
Where I
wanna
was
hear
talking
ranting.
about
Get off your ass.
changing how I was going to be interacting with the world.
Yeah. Sorry, now I do. That was all about you.
Well, yeah, kind
but
of.
it can be funny.
But you know, it's for everybody else to do as they need
Well,
to as well.
here's what I was thinking about because you planted the seed Thursday. That I was, instead of just talking, I got to do more of it, be more positive in everything I do. And I didn't even pull a card today.
I know.
But that's not the most important thing. It's just to be more truly to try to, and it's I've been thinking about it over the last couple of weeks. Actually.
Well, now, okay, you didn't pull a card, but in fairness, you did watch Chris do your
I
January.
did.
reading.
I watched, what's his name?
Chris.
Yeah.
Minnow Pontero.
Minnow Pontero on Future Chris. He did Gemini, and it was exactly what I was thinking about. You know, some cards you don't want to see, but change. You know, because
They
change
weren't
is
bad,
never.
though. You didn't get
No,
the Tower.
no,
You didn't get Death.
It wasn't bad.
You didn't even get the Wheel of Fortune.
I did get the Wheel of Fortune. Will you watch it? I got 2 Wheels of Fortune. One he couldn't explain because it was the animal.
Oh, right.
Anyway, the fact is,
But he said you were good because you were in the middle.
Yep.
You were riding
you
the
want to be
wave.
in the middle, looking at all the different circles. So
So, yeah, it was all right. It was all right. Laura's been enjoying the holidays. Somebody should.
yep. And someone is young there.
Hi, Hugh. Welcome in. Nathan, hi. How you doing? What are your thoughts about the bald eagle becoming our national bird? Okay, see, we were talking about that too. We were talking. Yeah, I remember in kindergarten. Literally, I remember this. they were asking all the kindergartners in the state of Connecticut to vote for the state animal, and I couldn't decide. I really couldn't pick because I just got to think about animals. But yeah, the isn't the eagle like on most of our money? Hello, I mean, I don't know, Rob. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sabrina's back.
Here.
Hey,
She's
Sabrina.
I just like, well, is English is not a national, we have no national language. English is technically not our language, right?
No, we don't actually have a national language.
Although if you call,
best of my understanding,
if you call Dollar General here in Arizona, the message when they don't answer the phone is in Spanish only. So I'm going to try to call them a lot and learn some. I'll be learning that stuff right off in Dollar General's phone message. But I don't know about the eagle. Because we talked about this before and how the turkey could be, but then would we eat eagles for Thanksgiving? I don't know.
Yeah, we've talked about it. I don't remember when it was. I don't know if it was Thursday or last Sunday, but hey, Sid. Hey, darling, I'm sitting here with my hubby of 40 years. You know, try again. A subscriber from Turkey. That's cool. How old is he? Wow, he is old. I'm sorry, I missed it. I was busy making you a moderator, Sabrina. I wasn't watching chat. Let's see. The bald eagle. Yeah, I don't know. Timeline split. CERN. The Pope. I don't know, man. The Vatican. I believe any of it. Tinfoil Hat Club.
President Carter passed away. They said. Who was saying that? Steve said it.
Of course, Steve in Canada would know these things.
He just came to his phone, so if we turn
I'm just saying.
He was old as dirt. That's what they were saying. How old is he?
Yeah,
he was pretty old.
He was pushing 100, wasn't he?
I mean, because
his wife died, what, like 4 or 5 years ago, I think?
When he was running for office, I was in high school or something, because he came to Bar Harbor, Maine. He came to the college and saw my mother. Saw the COA. And I was young then. I was like high school, early high school.
100, Steve says, yeah.
100 years old. Lived a good life.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was with him. I just remember his brother with the beer.
Billy Beer.
People had cases up in their basements in Maine, and most of it froze.
It's okay, frozen.
Oh man! Yeah, but it popped.
Yeah,
if they were going to save it, it was a collector's item.
Yeah, the bald eagle. Yeah.
Right? I mean, but no, apparently they just decided this in Congress recently to make it a thing. I don't know. Look it up.
Yes, the Canadians, Steve, they know more about the U.S. than we do, probably. I don't know exactly why, but I want to learn more about Canada.
Canada. It's just our cold, northern state.
I don't know.
I mean, the only thing I really know about Canada is, hey, Maria, I went to Quebec and I went to Montreal.
When'd you go to Montreal?
6th grade.
That was Quebec.
Oh, that was Quebec?
That was a 6th grade trip to Quebec.
Well, I've been to both.
All right. I just didn't know. Montreal.
Where's the Blue Nose go? Goes Quebec,
Nova Scotia.
Oh, I've been to Nova Scotia.
It's Canada, but they don't like to claim it. The Nova Scotians, I think, like to be very much their own.
So I've been to 3 places in Canada, never been to Mexico.
I think we're going to buy, are we buying Greenland or Iceland? Greenland, yeah. We're going to have another state up there.
Greenland's the one that's actually covered with ice, and Iceland's a nice one where you can grow food.
I don't trust any of them. I'm going to have to go for myself and look.
Peanut farmer, right.
A poor peanut farmer from Georgia. And fun fact, who played at his inauguration? At Jimmy Carter's inauguration, what band played?
The Doors. I have no idea.
The Allman Brothers.
The Allman, of course.
That's when Cher was married, I think, to Dwayne or Greg. One of the others. Cher.
I don't
Someone
know.
help me. she was married to them then. It was quite a celebrity band.
Yes, you're too far away. When you're
What?
talking,
I'm
you're not
it's
lighting
going.
up the.
It's lighting up. Huh? Hello.
See, it's not because you're not talking loud enough.
Well, you got to turn it up because I always say, what am I going to sidle up?
You just need to not be laying down with your head on the far side of the couch.
I am not laying down today. I'm with it.
The band from the Titanic. There you go. Canada, Acapulco. There you go. I've never been there. No. Yeah, see, Billy Beer. We were just talking about that.
Yeah, Billy Beer.
Maria came in after that.
Yeah, she was probably putting pants on.
They're taking them off.
Oh,
One of the. It involved pants, one way or the other. I'm sure. Yeah, it is true. Like who was saying that? I don't know. I watch a lot of things. Oh well, good. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
You're not
Get my
helping.
back.
You're not helping.
Jiminy crickets. Can't even lay down and take a nap around here.
Polly, she was saying that people know more about other people's countries, yada yada.
More about
And I don't know who I was listening to, but they're talking about the legitimate citizenship test, and they're like,
I took that.
If we normal people in this country had to take it, they'd be kicking us out because we wouldn't be able to pass it. It's really hard to pass.
So when Adam was my supervisor, I reported to him at Foxwoods Casino. We went in his office. We took that test one day, him and I.
How'd that go?
I passed it barely. I barely passed it, and he passed well because he had a degree in what do you call it? Politics.
Poli-sci, right?
Poli-sci degree. He was a smatty, and he knew a lot of that stuff. He did well. I barely passed it, so I was afraid I'd get kicked out if someone found out that I couldn't. But it's a hard one. Who was I talking to recently that someone else surprised that? Oh, the lady, one of the managers at one of the apartment complexes I do, really nice lady, Mexican lady, and she's like, "Yeah, I just finished during COVID. I took my test."
Oh yeah, you were saying she'd been working on it for 10 years.
It took
or
her
something.
10 years to get through that process, and she said her family members just keep getting their green cards renewed because they're like, we don't want to go through that hassle. We're just fine now. And she goes,
and
it costs
a lot of money too.
You can't vote. You can't do stuff as citizens.
But they don't care. Yeah,
we pay our taxes. We work. Screw it. We're good.
Yeah, but no, it's really hard. I know I was I don't know where it was. I scroll around all the time, but there was a test, from the 1920s, 1930s, an 8th grade test. Most college students could not pass that test. It was crazy. I really hope they fix the education system because it's kind of scary. Oh, Blessed Mama's here.
Yep. Hi. Hello.
Hey, girlfriend, you back yet? You're not back yet, are you? You haven't been gone long enough.
She left Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, that's a quick trip.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where she's at. Doesn't matter. Hope you're having fun or did have fun or still having fun. No. Yeah, we're just hanging out still. But this wind, I was going to go out and clean the tortoise pond because it finally dried up and get all the muck out of it that accumulates over the summer and then put clean water in it. But it's 15, 20 mile an hour winds out there. I don't want to play. See, she's still in Colorado. I told you.
She'll move in 3 days. That'd be a short trip. She drove probably.
You get snow. I know you wanted snow. We wouldn't know because our son doesn't call us. Maybe you can look him up for us. He's nearby.
You might not want to. No, I'm just kidding. No, you know what? I was in
the ice castle. You do they really build it out of big giant ice blocks, like a big castle? That would be so cool. Like a Cinderella castle.
Yeah, I'd like an ice block castle. It's got to be cold enough up there, even without snow.
Fort Collins, where's that at? Is that Colorado?
I think it is Colorado. I don't know where it is exactly. I don't know my geography.
Oh, that's cool. Have fun. See, that's my kind of stuff. Although it's cold, but you said no real snow, so you might get away with a hat and a warm coat, huh? Yeah, I bet. Take pictures and share them on Discord for me. I want to see them, or email them to me and I can share them, on my Tuesday, Thursday lives. Yeah, no, that could be fun. Yeah, there's no winter going on here really, which
Don't complain.
why we moved here, so. Oh, till Sunday, nice. You got a nice long trip. Good for you. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Hopefully they don't wear you out. Hey, you got internet. We're here anytime. We're just
Are you going to go on Discord on New Year's Eve?
I don't know. I'll see what's up.
See if you do it.
Adam's
supposed to come over.
Yeah, maybe we can go live and do our little diggy things.
Our mining.
Yeah, they're little
mining.
They're like from the kids' toy aisle. They're like a little block of hard sand, and they have one in a bajillion has a real piece of gold or a real gemstone in it. But basically, you get a little kid's toy, but it's fun. So maybe we'll do fortune hunting on New Year's Eve.
See how our New Year is going to kick off us being millionaires.
That's good. No, good. Enjoy them. They the internet will still be the same. They won't.
Yeah, that's true.
Lolly, I like that. They call her Lolly. That's cool. Yeah, the little ones are fun. We don't even really have friends with little ones around anymore. Everybody here is pretty much our age or older. We're kind of the young ones in town, so Yeah, we'll be home. We might make it to midnight. Doug probably won't. He never does.
Hey, come on.
He usually wakes up, though.
I do. Don't make it look like I pass out. You sleep right here. I stay up sometimes. I'm up late. I'm always up early, except today. I woke up early. I went back to sleep at 8 o'clock. It was like, holy shit.
Yeah, we did get it, but it was really dark again today. Like, I don't think I saw any light over the top of the mountains before 7:30 this morning, which is pretty late. Well, but no, the big trouble with us here is that everything's 45 minutes away. So, it's not really fun to go out and then have fun because then it's really a long way to drive home.
Yep.
In the dark.
We got invited to the lodge on top of Wallapai Mountain by Mike and Cherry. That's an hour, 50 hour drive, and so we have to go crash in Mike's garage, which is very comfortable, but I don't think we want to do that.
No, but then we also have all the animals and have this thing about wanting to be fed and let out to pee and that kind of stuff.
Get up early and take off. Yeah, see, it's a lot of hassle.
See, Rob, same thing. He's not sure what he's gonna wear to his living room. Well, no pants.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be too loud here, Maria, with the fireworks going, and people like to shoot guns in the air. It's illegal in Connecticut to shoot a gun into the air.
It's illegal here, too.
Oh, no. Arizona, Connecticut. I went back.
I'm just saying,
But it's illegal in Arizona, too, because of that little girl got shot in the head when it came back down. What goes up must come down.
But they scare my horses bad when they get doing that.
They will. The dog is okay. She's not too bad as long as she's indoors with us. But
when they were doing those shooting of the guns, she was...
Oh, yeah. Well, she was outside.
She ran into the sliding door trying to get in the house. She was freaked out. But
it was a 12-gauge shotgun an acre away.
If she's in here with us, she'll just sit with us and she'll be all right. Well, yeah, No, I wish there were.
I do...
That's actually something I want to open.
Don't get her started. Oh, Lord. The drive-in theater. We're going to have one.
Yeah.
Tell them about at the store down there. Friday nights when it was nice weather, they were doing movies on the side of the old supermarket.
Yeah.
And people would just go there and have like an outdoor movie theater. They'd run a movie and at the side of the building. And Ellen's wanted to drive to. She'd want a drive theater.
I love drive-ins.
And why wouldn't people go? I think it was something that would come back. People would go.
Yeah, I think so. And now,
you wouldn't even need speakers because everyone has Bluetooth.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be like really easy to do, and you probably don't need the big movie reels anymore. I'm sure there's a way to do it digitally.
Thumb drive.
Life is digital now, so I think it would be easy, but I think I'd still want to have the the little trays to hang on your door, and even if the speakers were coming in, you know, some kind of cool little parking pole where you have something going on there, you know.
Yeah, some retro sort of thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then, like, you know, mini golf, because mini golf.
So what she really wants is a campground with all these features, mini golf,
Yeah.
and if we're going to do it, we just need a big metal building for the roller rink, because we're going to do a roller rink.
Well, the roller rinks are like kind of like, you know, a lot of liability.
Yeah, you sign in, you sign it.
But you know, like a splash pad, you know, that's not so bad.
Anyway, maybe the mini golf. Stick to the mini golf and the theater.
Never been to a drive-in. Oh my God. We have got to go get this woman. She hasn't seen It's a Wonderful Life. She's not a pet person, and now she's never been to a drive-in. I think we need to kidnap her and go on an adventure.
We would legit fall asleep at the drive-in,
like
Trent, Maine,
because we were working like 60 hours a week as teenagers.
They would close the drive-in and leave with the car there. It's just they wouldn't. It's not like they cared. They just left. It would wake up.
They didn't lock us in or anything.
Yeah, would wake up in the dark in this.
We get so much trouble.
Yep. Oh, you fell asleep? Yeah.
Glendale, yeah, I think that's the only one I've in like the whole state. Honestly, there aren't too many drive-ins left. There was one in Connecticut, but I think they closed it a couple years before we left.
Yep.
Yeah, they're just all gone.
It's I like a lot of things that,
you know, bless mama. Yeah, I mean, girlfriend, come visit me. And I'm not even wild and crazy, not anymore. Oh boy, back in the day. Well, let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Doug's home. That's a Tuesday, Thursday conversation.
Yeah, I listen. You know,
when he's crawling around under trailers and only gets part of it.
I get it. I'm going to get those little earbuds so I can listen all the time, because I can't still chat. So I don't know what's going on. I'm sort of irritated by that.
Oh, yeah. That's, you know, the RV happens. That's something I want to do. I get some money. I would open up a drive-in and, you know, have the little popcorn thing with the hot dogs and I don't know what, the goober beans and good and plenties and I don't know, all that stuff. Or are they called goobers? Or
goobers are chocolate covered peanuts or goobers.
What were the other ones? The Boston
baked beans.
Boston baked beans. Yeah.
I don't know.
See, you know, I mean, that's the kind of stuff we just need to be. This world's crazy. And apparently, you know, I don't know, Gen Z, they got lost. They say Gen X we're the feral children. Yeah, but we didn't get all weird and completely tattooed and blue haired and pierced and
Sherry has blue hair.
And wearing, you know, furry things and using litter boxes in public bathrooms. We didn't do any of that.
I tried it once though. I saw one in there.
Oh my God, Doug. You would too.
Might be freeing.
Oh my God. You're just out of control.
I'm eating cheese.
Restaurants. No, don't go to those. That's probably smart, Rob. Don't do it. Just don't do it. 24. Yeah, that's been, geez. When we lived in California and Berlin.
Beatles fan. I'm a Beatles fan. I'm on the cusp. So my year is the first Gen X year, I think. The last boomer year.
Yeah, Doug's a weirdo.
Laura's a boomer.
But his parents were into like big band, and my parents were into the Beatles and the Stones.
No, your parents were into Bobby Avalon or whatever.
My father was into the Beatles.
Not until we turned him on to it.
My mother was into Bobby Vinton and
Teen Angel Baby
and the Beach Boys.
Well, Beach Boys are good.
You know. So we kind of
email.
Oh,
I just sent a picture if you want to check.
Yeah, if it'll let me. It's been giving me a hard time. It
wants
me to log in.
Oh, I can't see.
I know. Now you can't see what's going on. See what happens when I leave?
The way I'm all guns up. Okay. All right.
All right. What?
I just want to make sure I was coming through.
Oh.
I can't see over there. Anyway. Oh boy, Polly said something big here. So yeah. Oh wow, that's cool, Polly. Watching from the room. It sounds cool anyway, but you know, the last cool motel we stayed in was right on the road. It was cool except trucks drove by all night. It was a really cool theme motel though.
That one, oh, the one in
The Blue Atomic Motor Lodge in Utah.
Utah. Yeah, I couldn't think of which state. I'm like, it was in Colorado. All right.
Oh boy. Rob can't eat out. He can't eat. It's one. You think that you can't eat? I go into restaurants all the time in the kitchens and see what it looks like back there, what the cooks are doing, and what's happening. It makes me nervous, but I still managed to gulp down some food from anywhere. I got fed at the Olympus Diner. I didn't tell you the other day. He was cooking up tofu stir fry, and we had it. Oh yeah, it looked like chicken chunks in the stir fry. It was really good. Let me tell you. If you ever come to Kingman, you go to the Olympus Diner. Tell Are we still there? Did we get
We're
lost?
here. We're still here. Hi. There we go. Now we're big again.
No sound.
I know. I
What
get.
happened?
Is the sound back?
It is. Is it going?
Because every time I share pictures from email,
Five
I
by
lose
five.
sound, and
Oh,
I don't
goodness.
mute it or anything. I don't know, so I can't leave the pictures
We're
up
gonna
too
have to
long.
get all new equipment here in the
So
studio.
those were Maria's.
Drive-in movie speakers.
Ta-da!
I knew what they were right away.
Took out the innards and put in Bose speakers.
Nice.
Yeah. See, we got to get Maria to move closer to us so she can fix things up around here for us.
Exactly. Well, she's a few hours, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a little ways
4.
away, you know. She's going to retire soon, though.
Yeah, me too. I hope she gets
You know,
better luck than
Maybe
I
by the time she retires, we'll have built a nice little cottage on the back acre where she could live. She could have the big dogs there. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? We're working it out for you, Maria.
We got the sign up prepped. Just got to get off that trailer. All right.
Oh, man. Too funny. Listen to Hannah snoring.
Yep,
Lordy.
snoring away over there, our dog.
Yeah, they hear the birds sounding like smoke detectors and dogs snoring, and good Lord, it's a crazy zoo around here. But yeah, so I don't know. We don't have any plans for New Year's.
No, it's too far. I don't know when the last time we actually did a New Year's thing. It wasn't here.
No.
I mean, we could go to Vegas, but we have these animals. Otherwise, we just go to Vegas. If you really want to party, I mean, God knows that.
Well, that's kind of thing. When was the last time we actually really wanted to party? I mean, we're old. We just don't do these things anymore.
We were young. We did. Germany, we partied.
That was pre-kids. I mean, once we had the kids, we did some New Year's Eve stuff with the kids once they were old enough to stay up,
Yeah.
But then by the time they were really old enough to stay up, they were happy to go out with their friends, and we were happy to go to bed and not be bothered.
If there was someone close enough to get together that felt like us, Mellow, if Karen and Mike were here.
Yeah.
If some of these folks would move a little closer.
I
You could
know.
do some,
A parking meter. You're so funny.
Sort of quiet stuff, parking meter.
All right, girlfriend. We got you.
Are we going to lose sound again?
No, we're not. You can talk.
Are you giving out wrenches like candy?
Yes.
Everyone gets one.
Not everyone.
Everybody.
Not everyone.
So you won't give one to Steve.
Steve was my first moderator.
Gotta keep the riffraff out.
I got him chained up on another site before I let him come over here, Yeah, well, ours don't have the families, but we got the one that lives down the road. He's what, 28 now? Is he 28?
28.
He's the baby. And then, the oldest is in Colorado. And
he'll be between
30,
Colorado and Phoenix, 33, I
33,
think.
and
then he won't be here, but his girlfriend's in Phoenix. So he'll be between Phoenix or there or somewhere.
Yeah, they were getting together for Christmas, but I'm not sure where.
Yeah.
I don't
You'd think since we're pretty much almost right in the middle. Well, he's about 8 hours drive and she's about 4 hours drive.
Yeah.
They could meet here, but no.
But, coming here is not really in between them. It's like he doesn't really have to come here. And they fly a lot.
They fly back.
So, because they're both actually near really big airports. So it's pretty easy. They get really cheap. Well, they have that package. They bought some $250 package from, is it Delta?
No, it wasn't Delta. I don't know who it was, though. But then they book 24 hours out and they get really cheap flights, but they have to be spur of the moment and take the flight that has
whatever's available. Yeah, but it's like $25 or $50 or something.
Yeah, it's
so
really cheap. It saves them money. It's like the red eye, whatever it is. They have to take it, get on a weird flight.
Oh, too funny. Yeah, no, I really don't. I actually read chat. And I have this little button and I can push it all by myself.
Yeah, but when you look at Melanie's chat, it's fairly.
Yeah, well.
And you look at like when I'm watching.
Mark.
His chat just scrolling. I can't even read it. It's going by so fast. I don't even.
I mean,
and
I actually
several people just watch.
I aspire to have a channel where I don't really need mods. I don't hope to attract that kind of attention. So I'm not.
Sometimes those nieces and nephews are the best thing going, Laura. It is. Sometimes, you can. I remember that was, other people's kids are great.
Other people's kids are good.
Look at even Megan, your cousin, who's actually cousin, but, closer between our kids and us. She was always fun when she came to visit.
Hi, Bear. I saw you left me a comment. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I don't do planes. Doug and I were talking about that the other day, Steve, about
not flying.
I don't really ever foresee me actually getting on a plane again because it wasn't all that enjoyable back before it got really, really weird. And when was the last time I did fly? It's been a really long time. And I didn't like getting patted down. I don't like all.
Wait. It has been a long time. You weren't even getting harassed.
No, that's what I'm saying. And I didn't enjoy it then.
Last time you flew was coming back from Europe.
You think? Was that the last time? I
don't think you flew anywhere in the country. Where would you fly to?
I don't know.
I had to fly
back
with my parents a few times, but every time was worse than the last.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I hate flying.
But yeah, Rob was saying, or I think it was Rob saying planes are coming down, but there's various reasons for that. I hope not. As for DNA tests.
Yeah, really. I'm sure. People come out of the woodwork.
I'm sure my family's going to think that they like me now, and I'm going to tell them, see you later, bye. Yeah, pretty much. I'll drive. I'm not opposed to trains. At least I have never had a bad train trip.
I wanted to go on a train here. I went on a lot of European trains. I don't know if I've ever been on a real longer
Pennsylvania to Maine or Connecticut.
When I was in high school, I took the Greyhound bus from Bar Harbor all the way up to Vermont to see my brother. What a long trip that was on a Greyhound. That's an experience everyone should have.
I did the Greyhound from Portland to where? Ellsworth? Bangor?
Ellsworth?
I don't know. That was never again. No.
Just reminds you of that movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I hear these things too, but I don't know why they say them because I do not see the proof. I look at my own sources, everybody's sources. East Point, Georgia. Charlene, no. I'm in Arizona, and we don't do that here, and I'm very sorry, but please do visit your local help. There is help available. We have several food banks right here in our tiny, tiny little town.
Man, I'd like some KFC though.
Yeah, Laura, that's the kind of person I need. Her nephew comes to visit. He does his laundry. Well, our son comes and does his laundry, but he does not take care of my tech problems. And then he gets lunch and she buys. That's
Well,
a
he
deal.
does bring us treats sometimes.
He does bring us treats.
Expired food from the
But he
mini
does
mart.
not fix my tech problems.
No.
But, I don't think he knows how. We have weird tech problems here. What's Polly saying I'm missing?
I don't know. I saw 100%.
Oh, lost relatives. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. None of them know where I live anyway. Good luck finding me.
So,
GPS it, baby. Go ahead.
you can GPS it, but you better have a truck to get up the road.
And you won't be getting to probably my particular road because they'll send you to another one.
No, you
They
can
send-
GPS. We GPS us right here.
Well, they send you to Golden Valley a lot
Yeah,
because
sometimes.
they like Lomita.
Lomita is also in Kingman. Lomita.
Yeah.
Lomilla, they do not like.
No, they don't like it.
our road.
And our road is actually north, but it doesn't say that on the sign. So it's very strange. Everything out here is very strange. Oh, too funny. So it's Sunday, right? So Monday, Tuesday. So what? Wednesday? I don't know what day.
Wednesday is the new year. Monday is Monday. And
Monday is Monday.
Monday is going to be Monday this week anyway. And then the 31st, New Year's Eve, is Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay. I'm just
And I do have to work that day.
Yeah.
And then I'll be off Wednesday. Then I'll work again. So, but the middle of the week again, weird.
Yeah, I'll be live Tuesday morning, but I don't know about New Year's Eve. I don't know.
Discord, if anything.
See what's going on.
I have to go to prison on Thursday when I go back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to explain to the people why you have to go to prison on Thursday?
Just spray it.
Wait, but they don't know what you're
I have
talking
to go spray the prison. One half of the prison in Golden Valley. So under everyone's around all the bunks, all the places. So it's just a ordeal of a job to get in, get out. You have an escort. It's not a fun thing to do.
Yep. I don't know. I'm more inclined to agree with that statement.
Oh my God, is he saying that? Yep, It's true.
That they've messed with the calendar really bad, and so it's really hard for me to definitively say what I think. January seems a little early. It's pretty cold.
I just saw that thing. You saw it, I think, and they said they were talking about March being the first month. That's what someone's theory is. March, when the spring comes, and the new beginning happens, and that's the first month of a 13-month calendar. It works out.
It happens, Steve.
Hey, I got locked down, Steve. A couple times ago, they had some problem, and we're locked in the dorm with our guard, and
no lunch.
And no lunch for like 2 hours, and the guard in there is eating his lunch, and I'm like, come on, we need to go to the chow hall, at least to spray there. We couldn't move throughout they had the whole perimeter shut down. It's a big prison, a lot of people, the nicest folks. But, yep, I get locked down, and believe me, I'm paid by the hour, but still, it's doing nothing. I don't have to go weekly. I've trained someone else to do that. They do the weekly service. I just have to go once a quarter and do the quarterly services. So, and I got busted because I have a little key that looks like a key, but then when you open it up, it's a little tiny knife, like an 1.5-inch blade, little jackknife, and a key. And
you took that to the prison?
It was on my keychain. I didn't think about it. They were not happy with that. I'm going to take over the prison with an 1-inch-long blade.
See, I can't let him out of my sight.
The first time I went there, they found some kind of a blade on the playground outside there, the yard. And they shut the whole place down to look for more knives on the playground there. I don't think I'd want to work there.
Now, Polly, the only thing I can say to quantify that statement is Doug has Mondays off. So Mondays feel like Sundays to us. So, but this Monday he's working. So Monday's a real Monday for him.
Yeah, Sunday's become a middle of the weekend perfect day. Do the chores on Saturday, go get hay, do what I need to do, and then Sunday's just a free day, and then Monday's my Sunday.
Yeah, Rob. See, that's, I agree. And I did. Okay, so here we go. We'll go off on this. One of my favorite rabbit holes. September is the 9th month. SEPT, that's 7. That should be the 7th month. October, 8th month. December, 10th month. That's the name of the months. Yeah, I'm not making that up. And, if you take math, that's what they teach you. So, and yeah, I asked that question too. So if December is DEC and DEC is 10, how come December is the 12th month? Shouldn't it be the 10th month? And, pretty much I was told to shut up and go sit in the back of the class. So, I'm totally on board with you, hon. Totally. I don't know what's going on. You got to watch God Rules. All right, hang on. I'll go find it. It's in my thing. This guy is totally, what's his name? Tony. His name is Tony. Tell him about Tony while I look this up.
Tony, of course.
Think.
Who's Tony?
Tony, God Rules,
yeah.
and the calendars and stuff.
Yeah, but what is his site?
I'm God Rules and God Rules too. That's what I'm going to pull up right now. So
I like Tony. He's good.
But I got to, so, you talk to him while I do this because I got to think.
All right, well, keep talking. Hey, that's abuse. I'm telling the VA.
That's abuse. Prove it. We're not on camera.
Uh-oh. It seems like the bird is coming through good because Steve loves the bird.
Which one?
I don't know. They make noise. I don't even hear them anymore.
Pick a color. I'll send it to you.
Any color. I don't know if they like it up there. You have to keep them indoors most of the time. Yeah, Maria, that's what we're talking about. That I saw the thing. We need 13 months, 28 days.
Right.
13 months is equal to the moon cycle, and everything's right. I don't know why we have a 12-month calendar and it's different, but they're saying that all this became changed in the olden days. And that's what they were saying was the first month would be March. That's what.
Well, and they were also saying something about that's why it's a big ha-ha to the, the powers that be. The April Fool's Day is supposedly really the first day of the year.
Maybe April would be, yeah.
March, April, that would be,
that would be simple.
And that's why they made it April Fool's Day because we're so stupid we celebrated it back in January. I don't know.
Yeah, I never knew how April Fool's Day came about. So that makes...
Dude, where you at? I know you're in my list.
On the turtle shell. There's another one of yours.
What?
Sorry, go ahead.
Another one of mine?
See, Rob saying apparently it's on the turtle shell. You and your turtle. Yep. Just got a few of those in the mail, too.
Okay, so we'll be having to send Rob a tinfoil hat. A really nice
probably
one.
has his own.
A very shiny one. That means I love you, just so you know. Okay, just so you know.
We have to go find wire hangers to make the antennas because the plastic hangers don't work.
Copper, dude. Copper.
No, the coat hangers are fine. They get a good reception. You did it with your rabbit ears, didn't it? Oh, yeah.
Okay. Check out that channel. You're going to love that guy. I mean, you're going to love him. That's, yes. God Rules. And he also has another channel, God Rules 2. And Sons of Thunder or something, and Sales Daddy. He has a lot of channels, but check out this one and God Rules 2. You're just gonna love what this man talks about.
It takes a minute to get him.
Yeah,
get into it.
Give Tony a break. He talks in YouTube talk. So what does he say all the time? In the middle of a sentence, he'll say, "Of course," and he spends out what the Russlans.
The Russians are Russlans.
But yeah, he
Vladmeister.
He talks in YouTube code so he doesn't get strikes. No wire hangers. That's from that the mother book, the horrible book about the mother used to beat people with the wire hangers.
No way. What kind of book is this?
Yes, it's a Hollywood. Oh, I can't think of the name. You tell me.
I'd hate to get hit with one of them plastic
Mommy
hangers.
Dearest. There you go. Mommy Dearest.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and certain words, because you get a strike, yada, all that. So it took a little while. Doug really is like, I can't listen to him talk. I hate the way he talks. Of course. But he has to break it up because now they're starting to listen to the words that you're saying. They don't usually read the text on your screen, but he knows what he's doing.
And the GOV.
And the GOV.
It's always the GOV, not the government.
Yeah, he's always. But yeah, you're gonna love him. You are really gonna you're gonna love him. Just give him a chance. Just listen to what he says.
Because he's definit's got some religious. He knows the Bible. He knows stuff like that. But he's also a mechanical engineer, so he's just goes at it all different ways.
Yeah, I like his thought process. Yeah. But yeah, he finds like obscure Bible texts and he shows you.
He proves his point.
He's the kind of one you can go back and watch. Some of his old ones to catch up on some of it, but he'll tell you about it over and over again too. But it's really the whole map thing that he's been talking about and talking about how they removed like 1,000 years, and he's talking about how, what is it, Gog and Magog, and he's talking about that we are basically, we're living in the time of the devil now, and that's coming to an end, which is why it's all so miserable right now, because he's really fighting about going away, but we're supposed to be coming into the 1,000 years of peace, which is
it makes my head hurt.
I know, but that's what I believe. I actually believe more of his timeline about things than, Christ is coming back. I think that already happened, quite honestly. I don't know. That's just what I think. The Short Season. I don't know that one. Mommy Dearest was about like abusive Hollywood lifestyle stuff.
She said Rosalind Russell.
Yes.
That was a real person.
Yes.
Yeah, wire hangers.
Yeah, she was the bra girl, wasn't she?
No, that was James Mansfield, wasn't
it? Well, same kind of look, I think. Mm-hmm. But she used to, she was like one of those hoity-toity people, and, you get the clothes back from the dry cleaner on the wire hanger, and then they'd hang it up, and then she would take it out and beat the maid with it, or the kids, or whatever. And Joan Crawford.
Hey, Karen, how you doing?
Might have been.
Better late than never.
Hey, Karen, how's it going?
We're not getting anywhere anyway. They were just hanging out. Treading water here. I think story of my life. That's why I got to change and move forward.
That's that. See, Doug actually had a topic for today, but we never got.
Oh well, I really. No, it's just what I think about. I'm always thinking.
The bra girl. Yeah. The big booby girl. Yeah. My lunch break. Oh, yeah. Everything Inside of Me. That's another one, Rob. He talks about Tartaria and wow, the pictures that man finds. What was he talking about? Louisiana recently. And how that was all like good. That. Yeah, wow. See, I would love to be able to talk about that stuff, but I just don't. Well, I suppose I could spend all day researching it, but I kind of prefer to look at other people that already did it and actually have some commentary on it.
Steal their stuff.
Jared Boosters. Don't know that one either. See, he's giving me some good sites. Our party channel.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Sunday, you never know, Whiskey. That's why it's called Sunday Surprise. You never know. Hanging out, talking about whatever. What?
Next Sunday is going to be the first Sunday. I have a conflict on the first Sunday.
Oh, what is this conflict?
Every first Sunday. You know that. Don't start.
At 2 o'clock in the afternoon?
No, I'll have to be home early, though.
Oh, well, now, didn't you want Steve to go buy you something?
What's he going to buy me?
Something that only Canadian people can get. I don't know exactly what it... Well, I'm thinking it's a pew-pew, but...
It is a pew-pew.
You could say that. You could talk to Steve about that. Just be nice.
Well,
no, Steve, don't be smuggling it across the border. This is not what we're suggesting.
It's funny because with the U.S. laws, there's just one little shotgun that the barrel's not long enough and it doesn't fit into the FFL. So you can get it, but I'm looking at it and I'm looking to buy it online, but it says only ships to Canada, not US, because the barrel's too short, even for us. So it's going to have to be Canadian. I think he's going to have to mail it to me afterwards in old socks.
Well, I mean, like, couldn't you get like one with a longer barrel and then just have him order a shorter barrel
Just
for you?
saw it off with an axe.
Oh, they're not like. No. Well, I don't know. Some things
I don't know.
come apart, and I don't
know.
You know,
I decided not to collect any more of those anyway. You know that.
You say these things.
Yeah,
but,
I do.
You know.
I speak the truth.
Yeah, I don't know that that's true. Yeah, you're pretty much a liar.
I am not.
Ask the children.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, now it's anyway.
Let's not talk about it. Jane Russell, she was the other one.
Yeah, I don't know why men design bras, and I want to know who made the torpedo ones, and I am so glad I wasn't
thank God they did. That's all
alive and wearing things like that, because, oh my God, shoulder pads are bad enough.
I will say that I really...
Uh-oh. See, Steve, he's going to have to move here just so
That's what I mean, Steve. Up in Canada, you get really strict regulations. So it's odd that this one firearm made in Turkey is able to be shipped there, but not here, just because of one little, however it worked out. Because I forget what your deciding people are there. I was reading about it. Whoever makes the, what do we call our ATF, whoever your ATF is, but it's so weird that this one gun slips into your country, but not ours. It's weird. I can get an AR-15 with a 10-inch barrel, but I can't get this.
Take an eye out with those things.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah, I'm okay with the gravy. It's the cheese things that make the squeaky. I can't do those.
What's pat?
Poutine?
Poutine? It's patine.
It's French fries with gravy, but sometimes they have those cheese curds.
It sounds pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of people like it. I don't like the cheese curdy things. It's the texture, that texture thing again.
Sounds like,
and it's got that weird squeaky. I've had them. I just, I can't. It's not the flavor, it's the texture. Cheese curds from Wisconsin. We've been eating cheese, man. What'd you get? He got like a 5-pound block of cheddar.
I can only find this giant block of cheddar, mild cheddar cheese. So we've been doing a lot, chopping that up a lot.
Yeah. Even I laugh at him. Make Ted Nugent head of the NRA.
I know he was in your face before it was even cool.
Yeah,
Nugent just came out and said, you know what?
Well, but you know what? Enough.
And I was sold at cat scratch fever, so whatever.
Yeah. No,
I seriously am thinking I got to spend less energy looking at sodding after looking at collecting Second Amendment things. Just it's not worth it. It's not part of the change. It's energy changing.
See, that's why you got to keep collecting shiny rocks.
Well, you do that for me, so. Oh boy, now I'm losing it. I need water.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. You can get water. We'll let you get water.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that all of it. I don't know. I've been trying to follow some of it. I don't know why. One day we love Elon, the next day we hate Elon. I don't know what's going on with all that. I don't know. And then Biden said another $1.5 billion to Ukraine the other day. Okay.
People,
I don't know.
I don't think people. No one's all good or really all bad, or some people are all bad. But I mean, he's got his own agenda, and I'm not going to agree with 100% of what he thinks, or nor Trump. Am I going to agree with 100% of what he thinks? Some of the things I like, some of the things I don't. I can't find a lot. I liked what Biden did, but didn't do a lot. So, but anyway, you know,
We sent a lot of money away.
he did send a lot, which I'm not good with, but
a lot of money.
Elon's going to piss people off if he's going to be in politics and government, because not everyone's happy every time. That's just it.
I mean, that's it. Who is who? Who, who? And again, two wings, one bird, Nope, that's Rob.
Well, that's Paul. He said that's the first time I heard it.
What?
Two wings, one bird, left wing, right wing.
Oh.
I heard that from Paulie months ago, I think.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. Again, I just sitting back and watching, because until something is done, there's nothing for me to contest or agree with, or we just kind of got to hope that, the people that are running things are looking to put like 75% of the population in a favorable position, which is, democracy kind of situation,
I hope so.
You can't please everyone. It's not possible, but the majority would be nice. We need to get some manufacturing going on in this country. I'm wondering who's doing that.
No, I don't know who. If you had the money now, why would you not manufacture? There's several things I think about doing. If you had money to invest, you could make money, and then we wouldn't have to worry about transportation. I know it's not as cheap to manufacture here as it is overseas a lot of times, but
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like, because they've been coming out with, this will be the policy once I'm in there, So that gives business people that actually have money to do these things a chance to start locating a brick and mortar place, to start setting up the equipment required to manufacture whatever it is that needs to be manufactured.
No, so I still don't know about, in Phoenix, it's supposed to be acres of buildings to make microchips. Why are they not up and running now?
Right. What do you know? Do you know? You're closer there.
I mean, because I had my doctor tell me that she said there was a ton of them, and I know that because we need microchips, and we don't make them here, and we need them for everything.
Because we don't have the tech people, that's why we got to import them.
Well, we imported them from Taiwan to do this, and it's, better or worse. I think something that Biden and Pelosi were involved with, but they got some people over here to get us up and running with this. I'm sure they made money. But how long does it take? They started talking about this 2 years ago, and are we not pumping out microchips? Is Phoenix the next Silicon Valley?
Well, see, and that's the whole thing. Like the Silicon Valley, when the banks all went belly up out there, that was like all their startup money to do a lot of that stuff. So I don't know. There was the whole deal with Pelosi and Biden in Taiwan for the chips. So I don't know. They're all talking about gravy.
No.
Yes, they are.
No, Steve isn't.
No, Steve isn't. But no, and I agree, and that's the thing.
I'm getting hungry about this gravy.
Yeah, I know.
And French fries with mayonnaise from Germany, and then chili fries from here. Fries. We need fries.
We have fries.
We need chili fries.
You gotta go turn the oven on, baby.
All right. Think like that.
That's the thing. That's, I guess, what I'm saying about 75% of the people, because when Elon goes through and does, the whatever it is he's going to do, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to lose jobs, because the jobs they have shouldn't really even be in existence. So that's really going to suck for a lot of people. Hopefully they will be able to get other jobs. Like, I'm hoping they're not just going to delete them without,
I don't know. It's a difficult situation. But you can't. If it was a company, the government wouldn't be making it.
That's it.
Gone under
this has to be done, and it is going to be painful for some people. I don't know how to avoid that.
I think, was it Tony today saying that the new jobs created by the Biden administration were government jobs? A lot more government jobs than private sector jobs, which are paid for by the private sector paying taxes to the government to pay for the new jobs. So the new government jobs aren't really what we're looking for.
And
it's not helping us.
Going to be one of the first jobs that are going to go away.
They're going to have to.
And they're also the jobs that the foreigners are being put into. So they're putting foreigners into government jobs.
Which is what Elon was talking about, putting
Right, but he's talking about high level
he's talking
people
about
that
people
have
that
technical
skills
skills
that we need here.
we don't, because we dumbed everybody down here. All right, Maria's talking about semiconductors.
Hang on, I'm way behind.
Manpower.
Bye, Bless Mama.
That's
Hey,
it.
take a picture of the ice castle.
Oh, have
A couple
fun. Yeah, she
pictures.
said she'll share.
All right, thank you.
Have fun, girlfriend. Stay safe.
Yeah, okay. Maria is talking about, that's what I'm talking about, semiconductors, chips.
Yeah.
And that's what we need is more people that know what they're doing.
See, but
We
she's
should train
saying they
people.
can't, they
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
what she's
people.
saying. Yeah, I'm saying.
And that's why Elon's saying we can't, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if we don't have people that are educated enough to operate, they're like, well, they should go to Americans. Oh, they should, but we don't have 10 years to educate these people.
Yeah, well, that's why we got to get the Taiwanese people. What do they eat? What's Taiwan food like? Because this is what I'm thinking about.
I don't know.
Chinese food, Taiwan food and Thai food, maybe Thailand food.
I don't know. Who knows the difference between Chinese and Taiwanese food? I don't know.
Anyway, we need those people here so they can have some restaurants we can eat. Bring them all over. Let them work.
We should have someone here that had a restaurant we could eat at.
Oh.
Yeah, as far as I knew, Steve, that, like, what were you saying? That Congress had to approve it or whatever, Doug? But Biden's
I thought Congress
writing checks or zelling it, I guess. I don't know how that works, man.
Cash App.
Cash App, Venmo. Going through PayPal, they're taking their cut,
Everyone's getting a little cut of our money.
I'm not.
Our money they're sending there and to fund the war so more people can die, more destruction can happen. Oh, well. We'll see. Hey, you know how close it is to January 6th? Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yes, it is.
See, now you're talking days again.
I know.
I am. I didn't get a calendar for Christmas, so I'm going to be very confused.
Well, you didn't like the last calendar you got. You never looked at it. You said you never looked at it.
I know.
So I'll get you one full of orange kittens.
8 days. 8 days. That's how many.
That's what I mean. 8 days and the change of power.
And then what?
Then Trump becomes president again.
And then what?
And then he stops sending money probably over there. And he goes over there and sits down with Vlad Meister and Zelensky and has a meeting and sells some condos to him, and we all walk away. Said, look, you can all make money. Let's do it this way. I hope. He said he was going to end it very quickly.
Well, they started talking about it. I don't know why they would be sending money to them. As far as I know, nobody's shooting anybody over there right now. Am I supposed to be
talking about it?
What?
Online?
I don't know.
Because the last of the money laundering they can do.
Well, I know about that.
They're really scared because they're going to be less access to money. Sorry.
If I get a strike, it's Doug's fault.
All right. Let's talk about doing laundry. Chinese laundry.
Oil, gas. I know.
Texas could be their own country. They could be their own. If anyone's going to succeed, it'd be Texas. They could take care of the business all themselves. Excuse me.
Yeah, and like half of Oklahoma wants to become part of Idaho because they really hate that 2 cities in Oklahoma turn them blue and they don't like it. And, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's not cool. I don't know. I can't figure out. Honestly, of all the countries, I think ours is probably the least transparent when it comes to what the hell's really going on with the money.
I don't know. I saw them. We're talking about what's happening in the UK. That's pretty rough right now.
Yeah,
they got some stuff going down there that's pretty rough. So
yeah,
politically and.
They are like literally throwing people in jail for 7 years for a Facebook post, and it's like, wow,
mind your business.
Like, wow. I don't know what they're doing. I think they're just going to make CBDCs and they're going to go with the social credit system and do the China thing. That's what I think. And they're going to tell us it's for our own good and for our own safety. And nobody can steal from you except us, the ones that actually push the buttons. Because you can say blockchain and you can say unhackable and you can say whatever you want. But if I could go online and use a digital card and scan my eyeball or anything else, it's hackable. Period. Yep, Germany's collapsing. Everything's a mess. I don't I keep seeing all this stuff about the royal family, which once the queen died, I think she was the linchpin, and I think it all fell apart, and they don't really know how to run their little empire without her. I don't think she taught them well.
I'm not sure what they do over there.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's where all our taxes go, is to them. And a lot of it ends up over at the Vatican, because the Vatican really runs the world, even though nobody likes to talk about that. Yeah, you in Mexico, New Mexico. But, that's where all the aliens are, so you got to be careful, Polly. Careful who you invite into your house now.
Yeah, New Mexico is a little bit blue for Texas, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, well, New Mexico is 90% government owned, too, so.
No, I thought it was Nevada.
New Mexico. That's where Area 51 is. No, they have another base there. What do they have there? They have
Roswell?
Well, yeah.
Roswell is White Sands Missile.
Yeah.
That's a White Sands Missile.
Yeah, they
quite large, but still.
They took over.
Nevada's mostly.
They took over a lot of the desert because they could, because nobody really wanted to live there anyway, and no one really questioned it. So,
You got government and miners up in Nevada, Reno, Vegas, and then the rest are all miners or government.
Yeah. Yeah, not much going on there.
Groom Lake.
Dugway. Where's Dugway?
What is Dug? Where is it? What is it?
It's a top secret place where they store alien stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's an Air Force base.
Wright-Patterson?
Wright-Patterson?
Wright-Patterson's a big space base.
Ha! Maria's making fries.
You make some fries. What are you going to put on them?
Gravy.
Gravy?
Of course, gravy.
Gravy?
Utah. It's in Utah.
What's
Military
in Utah?
Proving Ground. Yeah.
Oh, Dugway? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never heard of it.
Oh.
I want to go to Arches National Park.
He doesn't have the shiny tinfoil hat. He's just got the little one.
It's dull.
He's
stainless.
I'm still working on him. It's taking me a while to get through.
Because what's important?
Bio and chemical weapons. See?
Bio and
Ranch and Tabasco for the fries.
Ooh, all right. I'll do it. What kind of fries are they? Those thin ones or the crinkly ones or the big fat steak
fries?
For
you, tater tots.
I'll take them if I have to. So we lived in Connecticut, right? And Plum Island, there, Rob, was right off the coast. And that was long before I was really figuring this all out, that why Lyme disease was such a big deal in Lyme, Connecticut. That's where they found it first, because it was on Plum Island. And that was all. That's a big government chemical island. It's right there in Long Island Sound, too. And then you got, let's not forget Johnson's Island.
Yeah.
In the middle of the Pacific, a couple of hours from, I don't know how far from Hawaii, just a little flat little island with a runway. From what I hear, what they get rid of the chemical waste there, they dump it off the north end of the island. They just dump it off into the water. Because it's out in the middle of nowhere, so whatever. We just dump that chemical waste. That's what I heard from someone that was there, a civilian worker.
Yeah, they do a lot of bad things. Yeah, we've been bit several times. Doug's had the bullseye.
I had Lyme disease twice and was diagnosed twice anyway with Lyme disease.
Valley fever, yeah. See, I don't have that, but
I think I had that now.
That and the Rocky Mountain spotted fever comes in with the ticks too.
But just we used to tick check our kids when they came in. We lived in East Haddam and had Lyme. And, we'd strip them down and look behind their knees and all those nice crevices where they're going to have
When
ticks.
we lived in Germany, there were actually lakes in East Berlin that did glow in the night because it was so polluted over there. Steve says he glows green at night.
Well, we were there right after Chernobyl, which was just on the other side of Poland, which was from Berlin, not that far. the site I worked at, we could see the Polish border from the top of the tower. And they said don't buy any vegetables on the economy. We were there like a year after, maybe a year after.
And don't buy local meat, local vegetables.
Then I couldn't get blood there,
and then
remember?
Don't give blood, yeah.
I had mad cow disease.
Because we were dealing with that over there too in Europe. So
because the meat that they fed us came from the UK, and that's where the mad cow was.
Yeah.
They fed military meat, they said, and I still can't give blood. I haven't tried in a while.
They put a lot of stuff in your body. I don't want your blood. Things.
After Desert Storm, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I keep asking. See, that's what I was saying, Rob. I move out here to Arizona because that's where the aliens are, right? All the aliens they're all out here, right? Now they're all over freaking New Jersey. I mean, give me a break, man. I lived in Connecticut.
We're trying to lure them in over here. We got to land the strips out for them. Solar lights.
I don't know. They keep telling us they keep finding new ones. They just found 2 more that are very Earth-like, although their year is only 8 days or something like that. But
are they?
A couple new planets that are Earth-like with water and rocks and things that we could live on. But they go around their sun very quickly. But their sun is only like 1/10 of the strength of ours, so it's okay that it's close to it because it's not very hot. So they say. I don't know how all that works.
Class M, I think. That's what Star Trek had, the Class M planets.
I don't know. I hear the drones are everywhere now. Where are they saying? Up in Wisconsin or somewhere they were seeing them, and I don't know.
I'm looking every night. I don't think they're coming to Dolan.
Maria's got good blood for you. He's got his own. I just don't want his. I need yours, Maria.
Oh, she's negative, though.
Yeah.
I think I'm O-pause.
Yeah, we're both O-pause.
Well, and Maria, I didn't know anyone. I know 2 people that had valley fever up here, and a couple dogs that got it that got pretty sick.
Really sick.
But you're right. I didn't think about the construction because they're building Kingman out, man. They're
digging everything up.
They probably put 500 houses in this year at least. At Kingman, it's constant construction.
Yeah, Rob said it'd be a short work day there if you got a 8-hour year.
I'm all for that.
Yeah, I don't know. You probably stay inside so you didn't get strobe effect, right? Universal donor. Yep. Yeah, my cousin's wife has RH negative, and he's RH positive, and they had some issues with the pregnancies, but everything worked out. But yeah. And his wife is, they were talking about getting the shot or not getting the shot. So, and she didn't want the shot because she's like us and thinks you probably shouldn't be doing those kind of things. And she didn't get it, and everything turned out okay. But yeah, 2 of her 4 pregnancies were questionable.
I did not know that. I never knew they had that. Yeah. They got 4 kids, right?
Yeah. Keep Austin weird because of aliens. Yeah, that whole aliens thing, wow, it's getting crazy. They're all talking aliens, demons, angels, I don't know, other types of entities that are non-physical. I'm I don't know. I don't really care. All I want to know is it good or bad? See, yeah. She had to have the shot. See, they know what it is. They know this stuff. Yeah, it can be because the woman's body can actually consider the baby to be a foreign object or a parasite or something that doesn't belong, and it needs to go bye-bye. So it can be risky, but it's my understanding that the RH negatives, they're the aliens. They're from Atlantis.
Are they?
That's
Lucky dogs.
What I understand. They, I won't even say aliens. I'll just say they're Atlanteans. They're one of the original populations.
Who is really the aliens?
Well, probably us. So my thought is it's either all of us or it's octopuses because they're octopi. Because they their DNA doesn't match the rest of the planet. So either we're not from here or they're not from here. But either way, they're really cool. Listen to that wind.
It's a howling. It's gonna be a howling night.
Yeah, it is making some noise.
People are.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you are H negative, folks. You know. Let me guess, you left-handed too? Yeah, well, because they got all that ancient knowledge, you know. Come on, man. I'm pretty sure that you go watch God Rules and Tony, you go listen to him and tell me he doesn't make a lot of sense about the stuff he says. Because I just died ambidextrous. See? Yeah. Those RH negative people, man. They got a little extra stuff going on. Star children. Possibly. Yeah, you know, I truly don't believe we were the first on this planet. I truly don't believe this planet's only 6,000 years old or whatever it is they say, which is like so ridiculously foolish. And, you know, I don't know. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff that they or it or just happened but got lost, got buried, got wiped out. There's a lot. I think a lot of it's in the Vatican, and I want access. Ooh. I don't know why it just did that. It flicked at me. Oh, look, it just gave me a green check. Why did it do that? It must have verified me. I don't know.
You know what? You probably got a strike. That's strike.
I got a strike. It's Doug's fault.
It's not my fault for a while. It's not my fault.
Yeah, but good different. See, good different. I like different. Same old cookie cutter's boring. Hey, mind your manners.
They're getting restless.
I know. Yeah, we've been on a while. Yeah.
The sun is starting to go for them. So
yeah, that and the tarp flapping out there. We have
take that down.
a triangle tarp we tried to cover the fish pond with to keep the algae from growing, and it didn't work. And it's out there just flapping like, I don't know.
I was going to take it down for the winter. Yeah. We need the summer when the sun's hot. So, but it's flapping, yeah.
Polly's ambidextrous. Did you say something wrong? No, I don't think so. It's just, you know, me and tech. Hey, Cheryl. I don't know. I just sitting here in StreamYard and all of a sudden right by my little picture, you guys can't see it, but I just got a green check. I don't know why. I think green's good. So
I don't see it.
See right up here?
Oh.
See it turn green.
That's not good.
No, I think it's okay. Two. Green is good, red is bad, right? What's going on, Cheryl? Anything interesting going on? We've just been talking about aliens and I don't know, magic ice castles and torch area. French fries with gravy.
Gravy fries.
Hanging out, being bums, waiting for the new year, catching up on rest. See, that's good. That's good. Everybody needs to catch up because I think a lot of energy got sucked out of people the last couple weeks. So what do we got? We got Mars in retrograde right now. Mars is a little grumpy, but nothing to. It's not like Mercury. So it's getting better. They're coming out of retrograde slowly but surely. We had 6 planets or something in retrograde all at the same time. That's never good. That's when everybody was like really grumpy and yelling and Oh man. Well, yeah, we don't know. We don't know what's going on, but I'll be live on Tuesday. Maybe I'll have some plans then. Maybe I can figure out how to get my camera up and running. I'm still trying to make it do a video. It's a new camera, so I got to learn all new settings. See if I can make some videos of the creatures or, the wind stops because you can't make videos when it's just windy. Otherwise, I have to mute everything and put music on it, and then I get people complaining. Oh, you shouldn't put music on with your animal videos. okay.
I like,
Yeah, you know what I
better,
mean?
you know. I hate when people out in the wind in the videos.
Yeah,
So
and I know I was taking one of the comments was when I had all those birds out in the front pond and I was doing a cool video of them, and it was picking up the TV. And if I did that, they would have struck me on YouTube for it. So I had to mute it. And I'm like, he's like, well, you should have just left it without music. And I'm like, well, you could just hit the mute button. And for
You'll
people
be without music.
that don't like music, he's like, well, I guess that's fair. I'm like, I picked up the TV and I'm not outside. I'm inside, Why? What did I miss here? I missed something. The Schumann residence. Yeah, I think so. That thing's been going up and down off the charts for a couple months. Oh, yeah, Cheryl. No, I had a camera and well, I still have the camera and the camera works fine. But for some reason, there was a Windows update and it completely removed the program that would upload videos from my camera to the computer so I could show you guys, the donkeys and horses and the cool things that are outside. Oh, I guess you were talking about the music. Yeah,
she's talking about the music, man.
Whatever. I mean, it's just like people are so weird about it. It's like, one, I don't know who you are. Two, no one made you watch this video. Three, I'm sorry you don't like it. Like, I don't know. But no, I want to start doing videos again. And now Doug got me the camera for Christmas. I just got to figure it out so I can use it. There you go. Yeah. Maria's dogs, they just all lay on you, pin you down, and you'll just have to go to sleep because you'll be warm and comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I just, and I don't really have too many trolls, you know what I mean? So I'm not too worried about it. It's just like, I just thought that was a weird comment. But I think that this person was like a true nature video kind of. It's like, dude, then go watch Mutual of Omaha. I mean, like, I got a point and shoot here.
Dude, I think Marlon Perkins is dead.
Well, they still have the shows on. Yeah, right. Now, my mother was a big old stick in the mud. Still is.
About what?
I'm not reading your chat, dude.
Listen, I can't
if
keep
you're
out.
Laid out on the couch.
I was not laying down.
See what's going on. That's
I
the
will
way
not
it
take
is.
this abuse.
I'm not going to read you Maria's funny comments. No, not happening. Border Collie. Yeah, high energy.
Couple of hours from your horse, Cheryl. That's terrible. I would not like it.
Well, but some people don't have a
I know. It's people that.
Sometimes you move.
I mean, not terrible for her. Terrible for her.
Right. Yeah.
I'd hate to be 2 hours from the boys. But I know.
Hi, Rebecca. That's horrible. I'm sorry. Hugs. That's awesome. 9-month-old grandson. That is awesome.
I'm unfamiliar with all this RH factor stuff. I guess we don't have to worry about it.
No, we don't have to worry about it. We didn't then and we don't now. So either way, we're good. It's your cousin's ranch. That's cool. And you can move. Good job.
Family, though. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
I just I just can't imagine I'd be wanting to go there all the time.
Well, okay. Who did you love? It's January, but have fun. I do know it's a holiday. But it's in June. I think it's June 11th, June 13th, something around that. Okay, don't know who that is. You may be on the wrong channel there, darling.
But you can stay.
You can stay. We don't mind.
But they did not give Juneteenth. If you want to make it a holiday, just make it. Let's have real holidays that people get out of work for. You know what I'm saying? They got all these holidays. Only bankers get them off, really.
We'll see.
I'm all
All
down with it.
right. Yeah, that's a bot. Gotta go bye-bye.
What?
This
Why?
one, see?
Why?
Because it's a bot.
How do you know?
Because they're just repeating the same thing over and over. So then you just do that.
Nope. Nothing happened.
Ta-da!
I want a wrench.
You have one, honey. You have my wrench.
All right, good. I don't want your wrench. I want my own. I want mine to be green.
Well, you're me over there. You figure out how to chat on your
Sure.
phone. I'll give you a wrench over there. Till you're in chat, I can't help you.
Can't fit.
No, that's a bot. That's a weirdo bot. I don't know.
You look weird.
My first delete. Oh, not my first one, honey. Not my first one. But I don't get too many, you know. I'm not too worried about it. I wanted to get some trolls. I could put up my picture of me in my bathing suit when I was 15. Oh, man, that's just weird, Rebecca. I mean, the snow globe part, not the other part. The other part I totally get and understand. June 18th. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. And yeah, I'm not a big, ginormous fan of the whole Juneteenth thing. It just seemed weird, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Hey, I'm getting big enough to have bots. That's cool. I'm getting noticed. It means that YouTube's sending me out there. Sending us out.
I'm the big attraction.
I don't get these trolls on the Tuesday, Thursday. Only
God knows what you do in those days. I'm not here.
Steve will tell you. He's usually
Bananas. Bananas.
No, we don't do that. You know, I talk about things that are too weird, and people are like, I don't know. They leave. But hey, these guys keep showing up, so you know. But anyway, yeah, so tomorrow is Monday, and you got to go to work. And
No, I don't go to work.
And other people got to go to work.
Other people go to
things and stuff.
I have lunch date.
My first bot, yeah. I'm an internet star now, baby. I know. Yeah, believe me, the Sunday videos get lots more views than the Tuesday, Thursdays, even combined. No, I don't think it does, Polly. And I mean, it's supposed to be the end of slavery or something to that effect. Well, you know, I think we already celebrate that, and we need to stop with the separation and the special holidays.
Yeah,
crapola. It's just all crapola.
I think, I don't like the continuous separation of human race.
I don't have a problem with. It's not because it's black people. It's not because it's slavery. It's not. It's just we need to just stop all this stupidness. I mean, even what's his name said that.
Whose was the?
No, big tall black man with a voice.
He was like God.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman.
He said.
He's got a God voice.
Someone was interviewing him, and they said, "Well, how do we stop all this racism?" He said, "Well, just stop calling me a black man, and I'll stop calling you a white man, and whatever. You just Bob and Jim and whatever, and we're just people. How about we do that?" Well, see, Steve knows you're an internet star. I'll have to make a little AI video of Doug being an internet star.
Yeah. I'm going to retire soon.
I wish. If you get on here and talk to people without me being around, we could be making some money. And, you know, you and Donkey, you take your little phone outside. You do the verticals because those are the ones that get more watches. That's why we do this way on
Tap
Sunday.
the bell.
Now you're catching on. You go out there with Willow and do some fool around, goof off. People be on here, man. They be paying you. We'll set up memberships.
Get your camera going. You get
we'll tell you some secret strategies.
Oh, my secret strategy is to retire early. Too late. Know what I didn't know.
A whole thing in Oklahoma. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know, man. We don't deal with that too much here. The whole Juneteenth thing.
No, they did. I mean, because I was
I
working
mean,
with
they
a
didn't
school
even really do
system.
Cinco de Mayo here, and you think they would.
Wow, that's really not.
Well, I
was
know.
to say that's not a real true thing either.
Yeah,
So,
but in Connecticut, it was huge.
yeah, because no Mexicans are all Puerto Ricans. Let's face it. You know?
I don't know.
And we all wanted to party and have margaritas. So what the hell?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
What don't you know?
I don't know about the country and the world,
No.
and the fact that they seem to keep pushing racism, systemic racism at people. When I think that even here in Kingman, which is a little bit biased town, it was known as they had a hanging tree until like '98.
Really?
They had a sign coming in from Vegas that said, "Don't let your black butt sleep here," or something. This was a racist town in the day.
Oh.
And
this was before we moved.
This
here.
was long ago.
Well,
not long enough ago. Believe me, it's disgusting. But it's come a long way now. We're getting people moving out. And California's moving in and sort of smoothing it out in that respect.
He was picking on me now.
Yeah. Oh my God, Maria, you got the sweat. Take pictures of them. Take pictures of the fries that's left. I'm going to go start the oven right now. Yeah, Ellen might get a job there. We should put her. The prison's always hired. You'd be a good CO.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yep,
man.
you'd be good. Yep, that's it. See that? That's a good attitude. I don't think so.
You know why? Because they get too many rights.
Get off the. Yeah, but
I ain't playing that.
They do get a lot of rights.
I'll go work in a kindergarten where I know I can be in charge of things.
Well, I don't know about that either. But they do get a lot of rights.
Yeah, I'm not playing that.
If I can't afford a good old folks home, I'm just going to do a crime and end up in jail.
There you go.
They got little TVs, what do you call them? Like big iPad things.
Really?
They hang out. Yeah, hang out. They got TVs, iPads. They hang out. They're cooking.
Well, that's not like a maximum security badge prison, is it?
It's not minimum security though. They got 16-foot fences or something with top guards all around them. Double fence.
I mean, I'm thinking like the big one in California that was down the road.
Oh no, that was a scary. That was Soledad Correctional. That was that was scary place. I thought that was Supermax. No, but it's scary enough. I mean, I wouldn't want to be there. They get a lot of rights, and they get to go to classes and go to the medical thing, and they get their whole little lives going in there. It's weird.
Yeah, well, some people don't like being out after they've been in a long time too. Yeah, I don't think there's a race that's lived on the planet that hasn't. Yeah, Laura, I will probably be at all of those. So, yep. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in.
Yep. Yeah. I do remember Scared Straight. And that was a good show. I think I could have used.
didn't like that.
I could have used that.
Probably.
I had my own little version of that, but it took that to straighten me out.
I tried. Y'all just didn't listen.
Yeah, wow. You did do a very good job. But yeah, I think was that what you were saying? As long as man's been on earth, we've been enslaving. Back in the Bible days, they talked about having slaves. When you conquered someone, you took slaves. Indians, Native Americans here, everyone did it.
Yeah.
And everyone doesn't like someone else that's not like them. It's amazing. I think we're better off now than we've ever been, but they keep pushing it down our throat that everyone's so racist. It's racist. We hate everyone. And I think the majority of people that maybe I don't deal with people that are, because I won't deal with them. I had a guy.
I don't think so.
I had a guy, and I was going to do some bird work for him, and he kept dropping the N-bomb constantly, asked me, they put solar panels up. He said it was a whole truck full of them. Do I have any working for me? Are we going to be there? Would they be there? And I said, you know what, sir? We're really booked right now, and I don't think we're the company for you. And I guess you probably should look into someone else. And I left, and I wouldn't even sell the job to him. I mean, I was just saying it was too much. He was just blatantly racist, and I'm like, you know what? No, find someone else. And my boss was fine with it. He doesn't really care.
Yeah.
He didn't want to deal with it either.
No.
Hell,
mean,
my
I
boss
just-
writes country music. You know he's American. He loves everybody.
You never forget that. You know, I don't think we do, Steph. I think they like to tell us that we do, but when I talk to people, I don't find that.
Is it who we talk to, though? Because there is racism. For sure there's racism in this country.
Well, yeah, but
but
prevalent, I don't
is
think
it
so.
I think if they would stop dividing us in every way they can, from race, from religion, the Jewish. Now the Jews are now we're fighting about Israel. We're fighting about everyone. It's not everyone. It doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
Black, white, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, everyone's got divided. And if they would, I don't know. I don't think it's as bad as they say. And
That's so cool, Rebecca. Purple flowers on one foot and blue flowers on the other foot for her grandchildren. Tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, I can tell you that 100% from having worked with small children. That's what I went to school for. And kids don't see color. Kids don't see economics. Kids don't, obviously they don't see politics. Kids play with other kids. And, the kids that like to play with dolls, they tend to group up together. And the kids like to play with trucks, they tend to group up together. And they're not all boys or all girls. And it's a lot of it is learned behavior. A lot of it is learned behavior.
I think it is.
And yeah.
It's got to be learned because you don't come out.
No. You're not born
Remember, I had a friend, he's passed away now. His name was Mike.
Wendy Rogers, your representative. Here in Arizona? Or is this
What?
Where do we get races? It gets taught. I'm reading.
It's taught. Yeah, it's
Steph
taught.
Comments.
So it is. It has to be taught. It's taught from. There is some racism, obviously.
Well, and again, look at TV.
Throw.
What do people do these days? They throw their kids in front of the TV. You see racism on TV and commercials. You see it in advertising. You see it all the time. It's there. They talk about it. It's on social media. It's everywhere. It's being talked about everywhere. It's not necessarily that it's true. It's just being talked about. And that's how you get quote unquote programmed from a very young age.
How many times you hear systemic racism when you watch the news or
and the kids may not be watching the news, but they tend to be in the house or in the room with the parents that are. And they hear it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. There's some assholes out there. There's some people that are teaching the racism to the kids. But I'm saying we live in an area that was noted to be racist through
my next door neighbor was very racist from North Carolina and has said some things.
He didn't like Jared come and visit.
I don't speak with the man anymore, period. But yeah, he's the one that's, women are barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen and shut up and only spoken to, and black people smell bad. And I mean, the things that came out of that man's mouth, it's like, whoa, you need to go back to North Carolina because you don't belong as my next door neighbor.
Yeah, the people are out there. I just think it's, there's a lot of people that aren't, and there's a lot of hype about it constantly. And I don't see, if that's the reason, then why is it not way better if we're all supposed to be working at this? Then isn't it ever getting? We are better. We are less racist than we were in the 60s and 70s and 80s, obviously. I mean, you look at.
But, that's how they control us, by division.
They want to divide us, keep us
united we stand, divided we fall. I mean, that's.
They want to divide us by race, by religion, by economic status,
age.
They want to divide us, and that's the evil powers. You can call it what you want, but Big Mike and I, anyway, had a friend. He was 430 pounds, 6'7", black guy, grew up in the ghetto, spent about 20 years in jail, was out and doing some great things for the community, for the black community where we lived. And him and I had some long conversations about racism and about what his thoughts and his view and my views. And some of them were not great conversations. They were a little heated. We saw things very differently. Of course, not too heated because he was a giant and would have pounded me. So, no, he was a great guy. And he died, unfortunately, because of his size at a relatively young age. But I learned that he saw it a lot more than I did.
Yeah.
Now, he grew up with it. He grew up and he went to prison as a young black man. You know, he is.
Yeah, well, you growing up in Lily White, Maine. I mean, the
yeah.
first literal black person that most people on the island had seen was the janitor for the school.
Walter from Skate Pond, was he?
Oh, yeah, Walter.
But yeah, I know they teased me in the Army because we went to Richard Pryor's show back when I went in the Army, and my black friends were teasing me, saying, "Look, you see a black man on stage." They really thought, because I came from there was no one. I mean, it was Eastern Maine. But then again, nor were we racist. My parents weren't racist.
No.
We just didn't. It was more, not ignorance, sheltered. I didn't realize.
Well, that's it. I mean, you literally had no exposure to racism.
And the first exposure was the military.
Yeah.
Pretty prevalent there in 1983, 84.
But I mean, if there had been black people living in the area, you probably would have seen racism at that time.
We might have,
but that's what I'm saying. You really there were white people. That's all that lived there. Yep. So there was no diversity. There was no, there was rich people and poor people.
No, there were.
But, there were the fishermen and there were the people that worked at the lab. But that was, but other than that, they had to really go for a stretch to find diversity. Yeah, very different. Well, here's the deal. Your personality is literally formed by age 6. So whatever you do or expose or say or whatever to your children between the birth and age 6, it literally forms their personality. That's when they can become narcissistic. That's when they can become anxious. That's when they can become psychotic.
So I can blame my parents?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. However, once you, become a grown-up human being, and especially living in the age of technology that we do, you don't have an excuse for not fixing your problems. You can change them, but basically your core personality is formed by the age of 6. And anything that you don't like about who you are as a grown-up, you're probably going to have to go back to childhood to figure out what made you feel that way. I mean, it sounds dumb, but that's the deal.
Where is Steph?
What are we looking at?
Where is she from? Where are you from, Steph? Because she's right. She's made a comment. It just went up the.
All right.
It's different in every place in the country, and it is very different, I'm sure, because having lived in South Carolina, Alabama, Virginia, it was a little different there than Maine. But also remember the 3rd grade teacher or whatever, Ben's teacher, Mrs. Kenny.
Yes. She
could remember living in the South.
Yes.
And having black and white fountains.
Yeah.
Water fountains. And I was blown away by that because here it was, well, Ben was, whatever, he was born in 91, so it's probably late 90s. And she could still remember that, man. So.
Well, like my mother.
Seattle. What's Seattle like, Steph? Is it, you think it's, I thought you guys would be pretty open to everything going. No?
I don't think so. It's pretty
What do you see near your house or where in your area? Is it racist? Because I think of the Pacific Northwest is pretty open up. Sort of hippies. I don't know. Maybe I've never been there. So like,
Seattle used to be like, hippie-ish, but it got, money came in,
Money. I wouldn't want to.
But I mean, Seattle has the I believe in Seattle, they planted fruit trees down the sidewalks so people can actually have food. And they like, it's kind of like, Oregon. It's like a 50-50 kind of deal about half good, half bad stuff going on there. In my opinion.
Massage diva?
Massage diva.
Massage diva. I can't read.
She's a friendly. We like her. Say hello.
Hello. I can't see your name. Here we go. It's very liberal, she says up there, but
yeah.
I mean, is it racist? I mean, because liberals
I think it's pretty white there
I
too.
don't know. I thought a lot of people went there,
I
but
could be wrong, but I think it's pretty white there. We're doing all right. We're just hanging out, being bums, talking about weird things. Yeah, social media. Well, I guess you have a choice. You can keep scrolling and ignore stuff you don't like. You can fight with them, which I see as pointless. Or you can stop using it so much and not make it such a big part of your life. I mean, you basically you're in charge. You do what you want to do with it. Just because it's messing with other people, that's not your job to fix it.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know.
Well, if you are liberal, then you're probably happy living there. Steph says she is a liberal, so then it's probably a good place for her to live.
Yeah, but I was asking if she saw a lot of racism there, racism, like you see it,
right?
Do you feel like I get really pissed off with racism. You know that.
Yeah.
Ellen knows I met a couple that was a customer. He's black, she's white. Became good friends with them. They bought a business. And if anyone, in this town, I at first was a little nervous for him, but it's worked out okay. I know a couple different people. But this is pretty, it's white or Mexican here. It's not very African American.
Yeah, well, like the Chinese people that, open the Chinese restaurant near the pet shop in Connecticut.
Yeah.
And they really didn't read English very well. And they had little kids that read English. And one of the relatives that was around sometime, he read English, but,
I like those guys.
Like the garbage company, they wanted to charge them like triple. And I was just like, I was looking at their stuff. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. So I brought my bill down and I showed it to him. And then I got on the phone and I called and I'm like, hey, look, what are you doing? Well, they have food. I'm like, yeah, and I got dead animals. So what's the difference? You know what I mean? Like, and poop and, things from bird cages. You don't charge them triple. You keep it up, I'm going to be getting involved. And, stuff like that. It's like, they were just taking advantage of them because they didn't speak English.
And they're from New York, so they didn't know the pricing was so bad.
Yeah, they came right from downtown New York City, and they thought it was really cheap in Connecticut. It's like, no, they're ripping you off. And then I had to help them get their little kids into school because they wouldn't help them with that. The principal was being a dick then, too. And yeah, that's what I do. And then I get in trouble. Yeah, Polly told me that story.
Yeah, you got to be careful whenever you're moving somewhere.
Yeah, it was not a Polly-friendly neighborhood. We'll just leave it at that. Well, she moved out like quickly, very quickly. It was not a safe place for her to be. Steve, you're just trouble. Did you make a snowman, Steve? Yeah, see, Rob says his nephews moved out of Seattle. And like Mike Barra, he just moved out of Seattle.
Did he? To Vegas?
Yep.
Crazy bastard.
He didn't like Seattle. He was not happy with it. He moved to Vegas. I think he's a little disenchanted with Vegas because,
when you live there, you ain't there.
It's not the same as, all the shiny commercials.
Yeah. I know, it's wild.
Things on the ranch are okay. No snow. Oh, well. That's all right, though. You don't have to shovel. That's good. Yeah, everything's doing okay here. It's windy, but the animals are happy. Where I don't think we're going to have a bad winter based on the fact that the horses and donkeys do not have much of a winter coat.
Chopper doesn't have much either.
He does have his pretty feathers on his legs, though. So yeah, everything's doing okay. Nothing weird going on around here this week.
Nope.
Not that I'm aware of. We haven't had any bad storms, not even predicted storms, and now everything's been doing pretty good. Like I said, we want to go out and clean out the tortoise pond because I let the water dry up so I can get all the muck over the summer, dirt and debris and whatever, and then the ravens come and bring their food. I don't know what, whatever it is the neighbors are feeding them, and they're like raccoons. They like to soak their food, and occasionally it gets away. So, we get things in the pond. So when it gets cold and the tortoise goes to sleep, I can let it clean up. I can let it dry up, and then I can go out and scoop it out and fill it up again. So, but yeah, I haven't seen any drones, but we see blinky lights outside every night. I don't know what they are. We got one in the backyard I call Mr. Blinky. He's been there for like a year. Every night, 9 o'clock, no later than 9 o'clock, Mr. Blinky's out there. And it's not a star because it's the same place every night, every night, every night. But yeah, and we are in the Vegas flight path, but I know what planes look like, and there's a lot of things that don't look like planes. My closest neighbor is literally across the street, our little dirt road. But then 2 acres down, we have some snowbirds that moved in.
The campers are here. I call them the
so
campers.
Yeah, 2 acres around. No, he hibernates. He's a Mojave Desert tortoise, so he's from here, so it's okay. If he was like an African, we'd probably have to bring him inside for the winter to let him hibernate. Although he may not hibernate if he stayed warm enough. And I don't know if Africans always do hibernate.
No, they don't. I just heard that. I just found that out. People that had Africans.
I don't think they do.
You're supposed to keep them warm.
I think the ones that do hibernate are the ones that live in cold climates because they slow down and just.
So PJ
they brumate.
He has a heated house for his big African.
Well, let's see. Right now it's 67, which isn't too bad.
The wind chill of 40.
Mostly January and into like mid-February is when it's coldest here, it seems. We get down occasionally into the 30s, but I mean the 40s is probably average winter nighttime temperature and 50 to 70 during the day. We're like 45 minutes out of Kingman, about an hour and a half from Vegas, so kind of in between.
So hour and 20 from Vegas, from the airport.
Yeah.
From Fremont Street.
What
a wild thing. I don't think you've been there yet. You should go to Fremont Street.
No, I've been to the airport once, drop off Emma and turned around. That's as far as I went.
I'm going to go to Fremont Street, see that freaky place.
Yeah, maybe someday.
You haven't lived till you've been there with Christopher, DeSalvo, and your son.
Yeah, I'm glad.
After a weekend of partying with your other son in Utah, they were in great spirits.
Yeah, I'm glad I admit. I would like to go to that dome thingy though.
We can go see fish show.
I don't want to go see fish.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, most people I want to see are dead or too old to pay the money to see anymore, like the Stones. I'm still mad about that concert. That was 20 years ago? What? Oh, let me guess.
Here's
she
an
wants
idea.
To come down to Queen Creek.
I was waiting for that one.
Woman, I won't even go to Kingman. It's only 45 minutes from here.
We get in the car to go to Kingman or Golden Valley.
Car sick.
Ellen's bitching and moaning. Oh my God, I can't believe it's this far. It's like, I do this every day to go to work and back.
It's terrible. I keep telling you, got to find a job close to home.
I'm going to work for Vinny eventually. I'm going to get hired by Vince.
The Stones, Steve. Yeah, I have to mail Maria Stones, but I haven't mailed the Christmas presents either, Maria.
Oh my God, you haven't mailed anything.
I haven't. You wait. One of these days we're just going to show up.
Queen Creek is in Arizona.
Yes.
It's where our donkey, one of our donkeys was born down there, and
yeah, see, she's like way down south and we're way up north.
Yeah, it's a big state. For sure. It's a long way.
We're about 6 hours.
I don't know if it's 6. Maybe. I think I get to Mesa. When I used to go to Mesa for training, I'd get there 4 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe 4.
I don't know.
I don't know how fast you drive on the 93. You go 100 to get there quicker.
Unless you hit a wrong way driver, because they always do that over there. I don't know why Arizona's like that. I've never seen so many wrong way drivers In Connecticut, we had a couple, but
I don't know. You have to ask Maria where Chandler is in relation to Queen Creek. All I know about it
Queen
is
Creek south of
Queen
that.
Creek was a lot of farmland sort of stuff, or rural, and they were building a lot of housing there. I heard.
And she's got
So I
those
don't
bad toads there too.
She don't have bad toads.
Maria does. You know why I know?
The licking toads?
Yep, because they had them on the farm where we got Willow from.
No way.
And they lost a dog because a dog bit one of them. Yeah.
You hear that?
Those what are they? The cane toads. Yeah, about an hour from Chandler. Yeah, Chandler's a nice area.
And the Rolling Stones is my favorite band.
Really?
Yes. They have more music. When we went to the Stones concert, every song was a good one. You know, you go to a concert, you're like, oh, that's okay, but this one's good. No, every single one was, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. I know they didn't play your song, but
no, they did not.
They stopped you. But
Pink Floyd was good. And Billy Joel was good.
Billy Joel was a very good showman.
That was a good concert. U2 was good.
It was also good.
I really liked U2. I know it was not your band, but I liked U2.
I loved it. It was a great one of the best shows I've seen.
Yeah, that was a good one. Trying to think, but yeah, Pink Floyd. I mean, that was one of the best concerts. You know, I mean, and it was an outdoor, and you know, that was a really good concert.
Outdoor at the wall in Berlin. The wall at the wall.
Dancing in the fountain. We weren't doing that, but yeah, Rebecca, you know, good for you. Take a break. Get off social media. It's not good for us. I really don't think it's good for us. Licky toads. Don't be licking them, Maria. See, I told you they have them because they get more flooding down there. So like they like.
Do they get flooding down there? I don't think they do.
You know, why do I even talk to you? I don't even know why I tell you anything. You'll believe Maria, but you won't believe me.
Weird. You get a lot of flooding down there.
And the toads, they go dormant and stuff.
Well,
and they come out and they're bad.
These might be the ones behind on Wallapai Mountain Drive, behind the hospital building there. There's a big ditch that fills with water when it rains. Remember when I sprayed that's full of toads when it does rain?
Yeah.
Monsoon season? All these toads are all over the ground over there.
Yeah, but those aren't these.
I'm going to be licking them and seeing.
No, dude. They're like poisonous.
Oh, I thought they were hallucinogenic.
No, like the ones in Australia.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Now you're catching on. Yeah, Pink Floyd was really good. We were in Berlin. So we actually got to see Pink Floyd at the wall in front of the Reichstag. I mean, like.
And it was, European concert. So they had it all quadrant off. You get donut kebabs and beer right inside the fences. And then once it sold out, they just took the fences down. The polo sign was just.
Yep. There were so many people that showed up for it.
And you could hear on the other side of the wall, they were there. The wall was still up. And
the people in East Berlin were listening too. Yeah.
It was right there.
And the big flying pig. That was that.
The flying pig and lasers. It was a great show.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I had a drug test the next morning.
Yes, you did.
Woo!
Yeah, that was a good show. And then who was it? David Hasselhoff, right?
Yeah.
He was, when they were taking the wall down, he was on top of the wall singing.
Well, the Germans love David.
Well, what was it? The USA song he does. I was never a David Hasselhoff fan, but the Germans loved him. That was something. Both sides of the wall. He was singing he was turned around, facing East Berlin. Yeah, that was something. Really? That's interesting. Jack was on Frank's.
Who's Jack?
Jack.
Oh.
Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah. That's a tattoo I always wanted, but it's not a good one to get. It doesn't show up well. I have all my ticket stubs, too. They're in my hope chest.
I don't have any of mine.
No, but you got a few t-shirts.
I don't think I have any t-shirts left.
Oh.
Maybe I had that 38 special t-shirt forever. I wore that.
Yeah. You gotta wear concert shirts until just before they wear through, and then they go in the bottom drawer.
I do have a Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon t-shirt. It's so old I can't wear it.
I know. We need to get new t-shirts. Yeah, you said who was coming. There was a couple people. Somebody from Poison.
The guy from Poison coming to Laughlin. It's gonna be Dee Snider.
I saw him.
It's gonna be the cutie from Poison.
Yeah, but he's not cute anymore.
No, but you all loved him then.
Yeah.
And someone else going to Laughlin. You get some good shows at Laughlin. You got to watch for them because it's sort of the people that get a little older, past their prime, but they're all right. There's some good shows there.
Yeah, I saw Poison and I saw Twisted Sister. I got beat up at Twisted Sister, and I have a guitar pick from Twisted Sister because I got beat up. That was back in my college
I
days.
heard you started it.
I did not start it.
It was rambunctious.
Yeah, I don't know, Steph. You're going to have to go ask her. We don't really talk about her on this channel. Thanks. Yeah, coconut crabs. They're scary. They are scary. They're humongo. And I don't think they eat them either, which you would think like a big giant crab would be a lot of meat, but I don't think they eat them.
We just saw a thing on coconut crabs recently.
Yes, I don't.
Oh, all right.
Because I watch those kind of shows.
So is Maria, right?
Yeah, See, the people that watch the weird things, they come here. They like me. We talk about the weird things. Van Halen. I did not see Van Halen. You saw Van Halen.
I saw Van Halen in Worcester, Mass. Worcester, Mass at the Centrum.
Yeah, I never saw Van Halen. I really wanted to see Van Halen back in the day. Hey, Rebecca, man, we're just hanging. I don't know if you were on. I won't be over there a lot because I can't deal with it anymore. The yelling and the fussing and the bananas, as they say. But yeah, I don't want to bad talk anybody, and that's not why I'm here. We just like to get on here and talk to people. We don't really have a lot of friends out here in the desert, and we've met some really cool people online. And Sundays, we just talk about whatever comes up. We just want to sit here and chit chat with people. So, that's what we do here, Rebecca. We're just chilling. Tuesday, Thursday, I talk about whatever. Sometimes it's that, sometimes it's not. But yeah, I'm pretty much done talking about it. There's not much to talk about. None of it's in my control.
What are you talking about?
Talking about the RV. None of it's in my control.
It's going to happen tomorrow.
I don't think it's happening until June, July. That's my thought. Why?
Rex opens tonight.
That's what I believe. I don't think it's happening until June or July. I think Trump's going to need 6 months in office to get some shit together.
Quit my job.
And if it doesn't happen then, guess what? Oh, well, we're still going to keep on keeping on because we got plans and we're doing our stuff. And I don't want to talk about it every day. It just really isn't. I got a lot of other things going on in my life. And I'm going to start doing a lot more of them and spending a lot less time on other people's channels helping people. You got questions, feel free. Tuesday, Thursday, come on and talk to me. Ask me anything you want to know. Go look at my videos. I got a lot of hashtags. You'll find what you need to know. You got questions, you can email me. You can talk to me here. You can talk to me on Discord. I'm an open book. And if I don't want to tell you, I'm going to tell you none of your business. So that's just the way it is. So ask away. I have no problem answering questions.
Yeah, that's kind of it right there.
That's it. You want to know the secret to manifesting? Let it go.
Put it out there and let it go.
That's it. That's a big secret. Can't talk about it every day and worry about it and think about it and stress about it. That's not letting it go. But anyway.
So, yeah, the history of Laughlin, Steph said she was in the late 70s. That must have been wild because Don Laughlin put in that Riverside,
Yeah,
And he
we
flew-
stayed at that one.
No, we stayed at the Colorado Bell.
Oh,
They shut that down. They did make the COVID, but anyway. But the Laughlin, he flew people in there and stuff. That was his. He was the only one there.
Yeah.
That's the name Laughlin, Don Laughlin's. And even now, the Riverside has a bowling alley, a movie theater. You could go there and just like resort there.
Yeah.
But now, what progress is it?
Not in
Progress?
August.
There's a gajillion friggin' places in there. The Tropicana. They just put in a bunch more, but then they sort of had their heyday, and now they're struggling too, I think. But
yeah, Laughlin almost the whole town went belly up over the whole COVID season. Because casinos, like, you couldn't be within 6 feet of people and masks.
Well, the Colorado Bell looked like a big riverboat in the front. That was the cool looking one, and they shut that down. It was really old, also, I think. Kept the other ones open. The names elude me now, but
I'll look later, Maria. Kangaroos. Yeah, down in Queen Creek, there's somebody with camels and something else that was kind of there's a zebra and or a zonkey or something like that. One of the zebra crossbreeds, at least.
Where?
Down in Queen Creek, and
I want that.
I know it was camels, and there was something else exotic-y, kind of like that. And it wasn't like llamas. It was something else, like a giraffe or something. I don't know.
My little drama llama.
Nobody really. What is with these people?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, just another bot. Whatever. They give me traffic. It's good for me.
It's crazy hot in Laughlin over the summer.
Yeah.
We went there, and it was
August.
not even really summer.
It was
late August?
Yeah, it was hot.
It was hot.
Yeah.
I worked there one summer.
Or it might have been early August. I don't know, because Dawn gave us the free room for our anniversary in July. And we went in August. And I mean, it was like, I thought, well, we'll go walk the boardwalk at like 10 o'clock at night. It was still like 110. It was like ungodly. I mean, and I'm not kidding. It was like ungodly that year. That was, of course, that hot year too. So
Laughlin's not hell, but you could see hell from there.
yeah, pretty sure of that.
Hot.
Yeah.
I worked there one day. It was 123.
It's hot down there, girlfriend, and don't even try to tell me it's not.
What, Queen Creek?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, it's nice. They're in elevation, I think.
Yeah, no, it's pretty flat. It's pretty flat down there. Casa Grande.
What does that mean, though?
What?
It's near closer to Casa Grande.
Closer.
Is that where Fort Huachuca is?
Fort Huachuca.
Because remember, Adam's friend went there to live with his dad and said it was like.
Oh, that's like
son.
literally on the border of Mexico where he was. Like
I don't know.
Whatever that
his
town
dad was. In
was.
the army at Fort
Like,
Huachuca.
he was right here and here's Mexico.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
it was
pretty-
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't want to live down south, because it's just too hot. It just
I hear that the Sonoran Desert isn't really that hot, even though it's southern. I don't know.
Isn't that where Death Valley is?
No, Death Valley's not in Arizona.
Where is it?
I think it's in California across the border. It's nearer us. We can go there. You want to go to Death Valley?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, dry heat. Exactly.
It's a dry.
It's a dry heat.
Convection oven.
Yeah, have you ever gotten off a small plane and been near the engine and it's like you feel, or like, you've been roasting something all day and you open the oven? That's what it feels like sometimes when you open the front door. So
Or try to touch your steering wheel.
yeah, you should open your car doors and let air blow through. And maybe people literally use pot holders to drive here sometimes. So it's a thing. Well, now, I'll tell you what, Steph, after living on the East Coast with the humidity, it's not. 100 degrees here is not as uncomfortable as 80 degrees with 60, 70% humidity in Connecticut. That's uncomfortable. And your clothes are stuck to you.
Yeah, I'll take this over that still.
Yeah.
Humidity.
We've definitely liked that. Yeah, we lived in Holon and we lived in Monterey.
Seaside, technically.
Seaside, yes.
Not Monterey.
Well, I worked at the Monterey Floral Company
Where was that address, though?
in Monterey,
It was in Pebble Beach.
in Pebble Beach.
You were actually working in Pebble Beach, I think.
You know,
The Monterey.
but that was seat buckles. Yeah. Mine are plastic. Sedona's beautiful, but you know, it's like you can't afford to live there because and Sedona's a magic place with portals and things. I would like, but it's also touristy now, which I understand is not fun for people that actually moved there because it was a cool place back in the day. Yeah, that's it, Rebecca. Yeah, Sedona. That's where I would live if I could afford it, but I cannot afford Sedona.
You would have wanted
They have
Sedona years
they have
ago.
red rocks there, yeah, and springs and water and green things. Yeah, Sedona. That would be my first choice, but so we've been looking in like the Williams area and what's the other Sholo.
Yeah, sort of eastern, northeastern.
You know, a little more green, a little more water. Yeah, nobody can afford Sedona. Everybody moves from all those places, you know. Because, you know, and then I don't want to be out in the Phoenix area because all the California people moved in and then started voting the same way they're voting there, which is why they moved out of California. So, you know.
Well, plus it's hotter than Blue Ruin.
Well, that too. And, you know, stay away from that Indian Trail Road.
What's this called?
Indian Spring Road?
It's a long road. It goes a long ways.
No, I don't know. It goes all the way.
Always have an accident, so we hear in the news.
Anytime you turn on the news, there's been a shooting, there's been a big accident, there's been a robbery, they're chasing somebody down that road. It's like, oh my God. That's just terrible. People are always getting hit, like pedestrians. You know. Below freezing in Oklahoma. Yeah, this side of the country isn't supposed to be too bad, but I heard the East Coast is getting slammed with cold this winter, so, but wet, not so much snow, more rain, which I don't think they need. Although apparently New Jersey's in a major drought and so is Connecticut. I don't know what's going on. Everything's flip-flopped. Apparently nobody here had the tornado, so that's good. Yeah, they just don't have the right ones on. That's all, Polly. Yeah, but they say it's gotten like.
Someone went there last year. They said you get there on a weekday afternoon is okay, but by the weekend came up, they got like on a Thursday. It wasn't
like,
bad. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday
like
was just
Burning Man. You know, like that kind of weirdo kind of.
I don't know. They didn't say that. It's just a lot of people.
Yeah, no, and it's just not cool. Yeah. Kind of like, you know,
you can see Burning Man from space.
Bar Harbor and on 4th of July, you know.
Remember that? That was wild. I like that.
Yeah, rain. That's what they said. You guys are supposed to have rain most of the winter. I've never been to Niagara Falls. Have you ever been to Niagara Falls?
No.
No, I never went there.
Someplace I would go. I'd probably travel the country by car. When we get $1 million, I'll just drive around for a while in an RV.
Yeah.
All the
someone else
horses
could drive us around in an RV, and we just hang out in the RV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really pretty there in the spring, fall, summer. But you don't want to be there in the winter. Then it's like Canada.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So where's Rob at in Northeast? Do you remember where Rob?
He is in.
Where are you from, Rob? I forget. I can't keep track.
South of Calgary, I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
I said the Northeast.
He's south of a big city.
Well, there you go.
Ontario?
Could be south of the North Pole. You don't
I
know.
think he's somewhere in the middle of Canada. What's the one in the middle? The big one in the middle.
Big one. What?
The big, what do they call them? They're not states.
There are provinces.
Provinces,
Are there
yeah.
provinces? Yeah, I'll have 2 ACs on the roof. I'll go to Queen Creek then. I'd definitely come down there. First trip would start there. My cousins, they stay in Maine in the summer and they drive all around here every winter. They drive around in their RV and go back. They're retired. It's good times.
Yeah.
Rob says U.S. It's not in Canada. You're thinking Steve.
Oh,
you don't know
sorry.
what you're talking about. I asked you, and I think you're going to know, and you don't know.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to Steve where he lived. Gotcha. Snowbirds. Yeah, we got snowbirds here. You're here now.
Yeah, it's funny because we always used to have tourists in the summer. Now here in the winter, it gets
Yeah.
busier here in the winter. All kinds of people here.
Yeah, I know, Rebecca. You're just crazy. She likes the snow.
Well, I don't want cold and barren. I want snow too if it's going to be cold.
Well, yeah, if it's going to be cold, for sure. Yeah. And like I said, I think that when it snows, it warms up. And then, the snow kind of is like a little insulator.
Yeah.
And
It's
gives you a
warmer.
little of a humidity. Sometimes when it's really cold, it's really dry too. So, yeah, I don't need cold anymore. I can't do it. It'll kill me. I mean, when it gets too bad here and I come in and I'm like, my fingertips are white and it's like, 40 degrees out. It's like, oh, okay. I don't think you better go where it's cold, Ellen. You're not going to survive that because, my ear hurts for 2 days because it was windy, Yeah. No snow. Yeah, well, snow's been weird too. It's like I said, when we were kids, we used to get sleds and things because we used them. But even when my kids were young, we weren't getting snow and we weren't getting, like, the ponds weren't freezing. So they weren't getting sleds. We were getting them bikes for Christmas instead of sleds and ice skates, and it just seems like we don't get that cold until end of December, into mid-January sometimes before it even is cold enough to go ice skating in New England now. So I don't know. It's really weird the way. I think it's because the earth tipped, because I know that it did. I know the north, magnetic north has moved a lot, but I know that we had a little polar shift and a little earth tip. And so I don't know. Maybe that's what's doing it. Exactly, Maria. I mean, yeah. That's what I always hated Halloween costumes, I think, because, I always wanted to be the fairy princess or whatever, but then you had to put on the coat and the snow pants and the boots, and it's like,
well, you make the costume for the heavy duty, so
no, but I wanted the one from Walmart or what was it, Kmart, the blue light special with theirs with the, you're dinging. With the, the fairy princess or whatever. I don't know. It was never something that went over a big giant coat. And who wants to be a big giant, marshmallow man dressed like a princess? That was always, Halloween. And now, it doesn't seem to be a thing. Of course, now they're not doing Halloween too much anymore either.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's going on here. Oh, it's because you're playing with your phone.
I didn't play with it.
Well, it's detecting
William's
things.
Doing a sermon, but my preacher friend in Tennessee, I get email his, or what do you call it? They message me when he's recorded. So Denise sent me his. He must be going on again. He was on this morning.
Well, does he do twice a day usually?
No.
Maybe it's a special day. I don't know. All right, Woody, that's enough. I know. It's getting dark. We got to turn the light on. Yeah, guys. Well, you guys hung out with us for a long time today. We probably should get something out of the freezer for dinner because I haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
it's pushing that time. But I think we're gonna have French fries.
French fries and gravy out of the freezer.
I don't think we have any gravy here. You'll have to go to the store. Well, I don't know. I'll make you chili fries. I can do
We
that.
don't have any chili.
I got chili seasoning and I got hamburg.
It's all frozen. You're gonna starve me.
I doubt it. You could go a couple days without eating.
All this
before
talk
you
about
could.
French fries is making me hungry.
So y'all come back and see me Tuesday. I don't know what we'll talk about. We'll find something. I'm sure something will happen between now and then. And Woodstock, get down. Thank you. Hanging on the side of the cage, going What? Yeah, exactly. You could say hello or something nice. Yeah, probably not. All right, guys, y'all go do something useful. Have some dinner. I don't know. Get some good sleep. Go to work in the morning like you're supposed to. And as always, sending much peace, love, and harmony from Petrichor Ranch in Arizona.
There he is.
Big hugs, all.
Goodbye.